is up, everybody? And we are live. I'm JohnnyKpicks. Alongside me, as always, is my co-host Cody from Blood Money MMA Bets. And yes, we have special guests as well. Broke Bets, MMA Propaholic, and Sicky Does MMA. What is going on, gentlemen? Are you guys excited for the fights?
Hell yeah, I'm ready for some violence.
Very excited. Very excited.
All right.
It's been a month, man. It's been a month. I had to go to rehab and everything, dude, for it. So
yeah, I was saying too, like it's been so long. This has like pay-per-view vibes for me, and I want to do so many more bets. Like I'm struggling, and I'm like holding myself back. I'm like, no, 7's good. You don't have to do 15. Don't be a degenerate. Everything's fine.
So hard. So hard.
Right. But yeah, let's go through the chat here real quick, and we'll get started because we got a whole bunch of fights to go over. We got a whole bunch of our bets to go over and our picks, predictions, all that good stuff. So we'll say hi to the people that showed up early. Real News MMA, what is up, man? The Jewish
news.
Better, what is
Jewish
up?
Better, what is up?
He said, yeah, stay strong.
He put up a post that he's going to get his schmeckles up, and his, what is it? Something sucked. It was hilarious. It was hilarious, bro. Good,
if I say this right, but what's up, man? How's it going? Dev the dude, love the picture again. Thanks for coming out, bro. No love, our guys. Start the show. We just we know we're like 5 minutes late every time. We get everybody antsy and stuff. That's how we do it. Saba, what's up, bro? What is up? It is what's up? It's 12:30. Oh, almost a little after midnight for you.
Oh man,
nice.
That's a long night for these fights.
He's from Asia. Okay. Derek, our boy, he said by the time these fights start, there's only going to be 8 fights left.
Did something happen?
Injuries?
Did we lose?
Is there another injury?
We might have.
I will be.
I'm about to go mess with him.
I hope not, because
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did something happen with the Pennington fight? Somebody messaged me that earlier.
No, I don't have. I have the over on. That's it. Odd Smoker, what's up, man? So let's fucking go. Fight day is finally here. Yes, indeed.
What is up, Odd Smoker?
The Jewish Better said, get ready for them push-ups, Johnny. Well, we made a little side bet if nobody knows. I think it was on Claudio and Alazan, if I remember correctly. We got push-up bets. Go.
Hell yeah.
10 push-ups, John. 10 push-ups.
I know. I got to get that 10, and he's got like 100. So that's a weird bet, but that's what it is. Vitek, what's up, man? Thanks for coming out.
What's up, Vitek?
Our dude
was in the building.
Yep. Manny, what's up, man? Go check out his channel as well. He's got a lot of stuff coming up. Whatever you do, slam that damn like button. Yes, and thank you. Appreciate you. Saba's doing his Tapology picks right now. He's getting that first place streak going. Oh, bragging.
Good idea. Good idea, Saba. I was going to forget 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, shit. You better hurry. Yeah. And then 138 MMA. What's up, crew? I'm here for a while, but likely taking off early, sponsoring that the fights that you said last night. So yeah, thanks for coming out, man, and have fun. Well, Effie's showing up last second. What's up, man? How's it going? Definitely check out his channel. Check out 138 MMA. Wolf Tickets MMA. Check out his channel as well. If I missed anybody, I'll get you. Don't worry. So we're gonna get to these fights.
We got to check out Sicky and Propaholic and.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there.
We're gonna do that later.
Before we go, okay, I'll do it right now since you brought it up, man. Definitely go check out Broke Bets, Sicky Does MMA, and MMA Propaholic. All their info is below in the description. Just click on that little button. It'll go right to their YouTube, and you just hit subscribe. It's that easy. Do it. You'll love it. Okay, first fight. We'll start with you, Cody. Jimmy Flick versus Charles Johnson Lego. What you got?
That's good. That's the first fight now. Yeah, man. I see this fight going 2 ways. Either Jimmy Flick gets that early submission in the first round and he's going to push hard for it, or Charles Johnson is going to get the finish at the end of that second, end of the first, by the middle of the second. So I bet the under. I bet the under 2.5 at -190. I got 3.8 units to win 2, and I cannot see this fight going over 2.5 rounds. Jimmy Flick's striking's terrible. His gas is terrible. His jiu-jitsu's good. So either he gets first round sub, Charles Johnson gets the second round TKO.
I like it. Lane, who you got here?
Yeah, I got Johnson here as well. Flick kind of, he's just too one-dimensional for me. If you watch the Cody Durden fight, he's getting pieced up until he gets like a flying triangle, and he could pull some crazy shit off like that. Like I mean, he may like backpack Charles Johnson. We can push up against the fence, but like no one's held this dude down really. I just have Charles piece him up. I got Charles in a parlay, and then also I got the same thing, the under 2.5 with this. So yeah, that's what I like here.
Like
right on. Sicky, across the pond. Who do you like here?
Charles Johnson. It has to be honest. Like Jimmy Flick is just. He's just a very like opportunistic grappler, and I don't really see that working against Charles Johnson, a guy that went, a hard 3 rounds with Muhammad Mikhaev. And my best bet for that is the under 1.5. I mean, the under 2.5 was like the bet, but like I didn't get that like line like you did, Johnny, unfortunately.
Yeah, Johnny got that good line.
I did. Papa Hawk, who do you like here?
I actually agree with Cody and Sicky and Broke. I got the under 2.5 at -115. Like Jimmy Flick, 19, actually -120, my bad. But Jimmy Flick, 19 of 21 fights ending inside a distance, and striker versus grappler. Like I just don't like how Jimmy Flick reacts to shots. Like he's willing to pull guard at any time, and Johnson just has cardio for days. As Jimmy Flick hasn't fought in 2.5 years, how is he going to react to these shots early? There's a lot of unanswered questions about Flick's game, but violence is a must play here. And I do love the fight doesn't go as a parlay piece too, if you guys do love parlays as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I agree with all you guys here. I'm going with Johnson here. I don't have a money line bet. I do think this will be violence. It is not going to go into the 3rd round. I don't even think so. I did do the under 2.5, and I got that at -120 as well. I sniped that early when it first came out. I think it's like -190, -200 maybe right now, but it's probably a plus or a over under 1.5. So, yeah, I just don't see it playing out any other way unless Flick can get like a splash flying knee bar or something like that in the 1st round.
Yeah, get anything.
Maybe.
Yeah, so it's his only shot because like you said, Propaholic, like he hasn't fought in like 2 years and he retired. And now he's going to come back from retirement. Like he hasn't been training. You know that. He's only been training for the last like 2 or 3 months, maybe at most. So it's going to be funny and we'll see what happens here. So yeah, we're all in consensus here as Johnson. So I like that. Let's see, let's go through the chat here real quick. Ryan, what's up, man? Let's go, boys. So grateful UFC is back. Yeah, for sure.
What is up, Ryan?
Jewish Better said, don't flick your Johnson. It hurts.
Not on camera. Not on camera. Don't.
The wordplay.
Glenbot, what is up, man? He said, what's up, gents?
Glenbot, what's up?
And Saba asks if you're from the UK, Sicky.
Yeah, Brian, I'm from the UK.
Ireland.
Go.
Well, it's Northern Ireland I'm from, but yeah.
Okay.
I want
to visit.
Manny's like, flick by submission at +500 is so tempting. Agree that Charles is the pick, though. Yeah.
If you're going to bet it, that's, yep. Jim, there we go.
And you got Jimmy via leg lock round 1. Okay. I got a hot take here. I like it. I like flying knee bar personally, but I'll take it. Flick will get starched, in my opinion. Yeah, I think he might look good for 2 minutes, and I think after that, I think it's going to go downhill for him, unfortunately. Someone's clock is going off there. No,
that's my door.
Oh, your doorbell? All right. Next fight we're going to go to is Daniel Argueta versus Nick Aguiar. Let's start with Broke Bets. Lane, who do you like here?
Yeah, I'm sticking with Daniel Argueta. I'll be honest, I did not do the most research on this fight. Like UFC 283 is coming up. I'm doing research on that stuff. I kind of like laid low, but I just kind of looked at the record, saw one basic fight from Nick. Wasn't too impressed. And like Daniel, for some reason, like he was like 135. Now he's 145. He looks massive at 145. I think he's going to probably be able to put Nick down to the ground here and take control of him there and win this fight. So yeah. As for bets, I did have Isaac Gildarian before in this fight, but yeah, no bets now.
No. Propaholic, who do you like?
I actually have the fight doesn't go parlay with the Rebecca fight doesn't go, and I got that at -123. But this kid Aguirre isn't a bum. He trains at Valley Flow Striking Academy, so he's training with very good fighters. And Hernandez is fighting on this card, so I guess he's probably been training with them as well to be accepting this fight on short notice. But this guy loves to play on the ground with his jiu-jitsu. He's very good off his back. He's very threatening, but I haven't really seen his striking when he's capable on the feet. But I just think violence is a very good play here just because of the fight being on 4 days' notice for Aguirre, and I just think Argueta can get a ground and pound here, and I think Aguirre can get a submission off his back. And Aguirre is all his finishes in the first round as well, so I just think it's a great parlay piece.
Yeah, I like that. Sicky, who do you like here?
I like Argueta. I think the -600 price tag though is pretty steep for like an LFA fight. Really, I mean, this is not the highest level fight. I'll be honest, but like Aguirre is not the best on the feet from like what I've saw. He's fighting like legit junkies on the regional scene, like 11-29 overall like record of his like opponents, and like I see Argueta like fighting good guys on the regional scene, like this like Silva, he has a decent record, and like other like undefeated guys on like the regional scene. So yeah, I think Argueta is just gonna be like on the front foot here and get him up against the cage, take him down, land some good shots, and kind of win it. Probably a ground and pound stoppage. My best bet for that would probably be just a dog or pass or plus 1200 decision. Aguirre. It's really all I would play if I had to play something.
Right on. Cody, who do you like and why?
Yeah, man, with this being short notice and exactly like you guys said, and especially like Sicky said, this is definitely like an LFA fight. I mean, you said it too earlier in the week, got the hat on it. Yeah. Is that for this card? Because it's kind of an LFA.
It was for this fight, especially. But actually, yeah, honestly, there's a lot of fights that could be on the LFA on this card. But I'm pumped for it. I'm good for it.
100%. But yeah, I just think that on short notice that Argueta is going to be able to use his wrestling, to use his jiu-jitsu to stay safe. But neither one of these guys looked particularly good standing up, so I don't know how long this fight will be standing up. It'd be weird if neither one could get him down. They have kind of a sloppy striking match, but I would still favor Argueta there because he had a couple of decent shots against Damon Jackson. But yeah, man, I'll take Argueta, and I'm actually going to take him by decision because I think there could be a ton of grappling here. Nick is decent at BJJ himself, so I don't see him getting submitted, and I don't really think that he's going to get ground and pounded out. So give me Argueta by decision. Not too much confidence in this fight. He could finish him too, so but I like Argueta by decision.
I'm pretty sure Argueta outlanded Damon Jackson, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I don't, because Damon Jackson just took his back most of the time.
He's on his back for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He lost on control.
Yeah. And he showed good cardio.
Favorite here, it's just scary.
Yeah, it's out of control. He should never be a minus 600 favorite over anybody in the UFC. But this ain't a UFC. Right. That's a good point.
Excellent. If you watch the Ricky Tercios fight too, you can see like he missed, like Daniel missed a lot of strikes, and Ricky's one of the most hittable people. Like if you just watch any of Ricky's fight.
That's why I was all over Dargarian, because I'm not impressed with Argueta anywhere. And Dargarian, 3-time state champ, was going to out wrestle the state qualifier. Like
you just love wrestlers, Cody.
Fucking love it.
Let's be honest.
That's the best sport there is, man. That's the best background. And if you can bet the right ones, you're going to win a lot. And then if you can bet the right ones that aren't finishers, they're just decision dudes. There's a lot of
overs all day. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to round out the panel here and go with Argueta here. I mean, short notice fight, big red flag for Nick. If Daniel can get this fight in the second round, I think he gets that finish easy. I was going to say like ground and pound knockout or something like that. I think it will get to the ground, and I think he's kind of want to do one of these, and then he's going to keep hitting, and then refs is going to stop it. So it's a low level fight if you want to say LFA, but no bets on this one. I stayed away. This is like one of the fights that I did not have a bet on. So yeah, I just don't think it's worthy of one unless you want to do like a Hail Mary, something crazy, or bet the dog here.
Yeah,
but let's see. Effie. Oh, sorry, Saba. Saba asked you, Sicky, if you watch any footy.
Sometimes. I mean, I'm a City supporter, Man City, but they lost to Man United today.
I was gonna say Saba is Arsenal all the way. So watch what you say.
I'm not a glory hunter. I've been supporting them since like I was, I don't even know, like 5 or something, like very young.
You and Saba are like the same exact age, pretty much too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Saba's cool, dude.
Effie said Johnson, Bacherat, and 49ers money line. Let's go. I love that.
Okay.
Add Christian McCaffrey touchdown too. You're good.
Boom.
Easy peasy. Aguirre playing the Nascimento role for Hernandez in that camp. Okay. And Saba says Argueta by knockout. I like that too. I have Argueta winning, but I have a weird feeling Aguilar is going to get it done. Maybe I think first round, and then that's all he's got. Maybe like 3 minutes, because super short notice. I can't trust fighters that are just coming in on like 4 days.
Right.
Insane. I was so ready to fade Argueta, and hopefully he smashes this guy so I can fade him hard in the next fight. There we go. J-Bone, what's up? Is it Argueta normally gets done in the first round, and DraftKings has him in the first round at plus 1,200, maybe some value. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Dev said Dan via sub round 1. Okay, I'm back on the betting scale for UFC Rio. So you gentlemen need to help me out with some of the good lines. We will. We got you. And Man City's cool. Imagine support. Oh my god. Next thing. Yeah, I like Chelsea, and they're just awful right now. Nascimento versus Carlos Hernandez. Let's start this out with Sicky. Who do you like?
Nascimento. I'm gonna have to pick here. I think he can get it done by sub. Like, I've seen Hernandez get his back taken, is it by Barres in like the first like opening minutes of that fight, and if Nascimento has his back in the first opening minutes, he's going to get the submission. The one thing I don't like about Nascimento, though, he makes fights so close. Like 3 out of his last 4 decision losses are by split, which at a guy who's like minus 350 right now, I just don't like that line whatsoever. So I'd probably play like Nascimento by sub. I mean, that's like the only bet I'd play, or like Hernandez by decision plus 450. I don't think he finishes Nascimento in this matchup.
I know. Proper Holic, who do you like?
I agree with everything Sicky just said. I actually threw a bet, and DraftKings just came out. It's called Alternate Method of Victory Double Chance. It's Alan Nascimento to win by submission, or Carlos Hernandez to win by decision plus 105. I just think that's both of their best paths to victory, as Nascimento just likes to play jiu-jitsu off his back, but he's very extremely active off his back. Like in the Tiger fight, he got a judge's scorecard 29-28, and he was on his back for 12 minutes of the fight. And I just think Hernandez is going to land more on the feet, as like Hernandez is going to go for the takedowns too. But exactly as Sicky said, he gets his back taken, and I don't know. I just really like that plus 105. It's just both of their best paths to victory, so I took a shot on it.
Right on. Lane, who do you like here?
Yeah, I think we're just on a unanimous streak of picking like the favorites here, because these are some big favorites. I'm going Nascimento as well by submission. Watching Carlos Hernandez, he's gone to 2 straight split decision wins. Debatable if he even won. Not a lot of knockout power. Pretty skinny for the weight class, and you're coming against Nascimento, who's fucking pretty strong guy at 125. Held down Hadley like no problem, although he didn't really do a whole lot in that fight. And then put Tagir in a whole lot of submission attempts that, I think if he catches Carlos in one of those, it's over. So I really like the submission play here, and I got him parlayed up with Basharat later on. So
yeah, that's a good one. Cody, who you like? You're on mute, man.
I really like what everybody was saying. There's so many of these huge chalky fights, man. It makes it tough. I mean, it makes kind of the breakdown seem easy, but it makes it tough to bet them. I was really looking at betting the over 2.5 here, and then like these guys were saying, I just kind of kept seeing it in my mind. Like I'm like, most times it's just going to be a grappling match. They're going to go back and forth. But Nascimento had Hadley in a couple bad spots, and I favor Hadley's BJJ over Hernandez. So I like Nascimento, and I like the over, and I didn't bet either one. I was going to bet that over heavily, but like I said, I could see him getting that sub. So Nascimento, confident on that, not so confident on the sub or the over, but I'd say Nascimento and the over are my picks.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go with Nascimento as well. I do have a bet on the over 2.5. I just think it's going to go to decision. I think it's going to be more of a grappling match. Hernandez is going to stay safe if he does get taken down. He's going to kind of do one of the Jake Hadley things, like close guard. He's going to make sure he doesn't get submitted, and hopefully he can get back up and start the round over and stay on the feet. And it's just not going to happen, because he's going to be better on the feet, like for sure. Like Nascimento's striking is non-existent almost, but he's going to get taken down. He doesn't have great takedown defense, and majority of the fight. I know.
What's your boy?
I mean, he hasn't shown it to me yet. He hasn't shown it to me in the fight yet.
Yeah.
But I get it. Yeah, he's at my boy's place, but he's got to show it to me first. So
I think it's just his jiu-jitsu so good, but yeah.
Yeah. But I'm going to go with him to win by decision. I like the over here. It was a better price than paying the money line chalk. So that's what I went with. But I could see a sub too. Like it's not a. If Carlos makes.
You bet the over?
Yeah, the over in a parlay. I did it early and it kind of like backfired. I mean, I got like minus 200.
Oh,
so it's a little bit lower. Oh, yeah.
That's still a good bet. I think I'm
okay with it. It's a parlay piece, so it's not like I was like money lining it or anything. So, but like I said, I could see the sub prop here too. Nascimento's dangerous, so I mean, he's not like I wouldn't say he's a killer because he doesn't have like 16 finishes and 19 wins, but I think half of his wins are by finish. So he's pretty good.
I think it's the Charles Oliveira effect. It's like, oh, that camp, they just go fucking crazy on the ground. You have to worry about that.
Yeah.
What's crazy is Alan Nascimento's last 3 losses are split decision losses, and Hernandez's last 2 wins are split decision
wins. Yeah.
So like in them 5, like their last 5, basically, I don't know. It's weird. So I don't know what split decision prop is, but that might be a good prop to look at.
True. I think the Hernandez decision prop was like plus 400 or something, which is if you like Hernandez, I think
that's a good prop to do.
MMA Fight Club put in the chat, it says split at plus 1,400. That's pretty crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That's yeah. That's not a bad line at all. I mean, what's Nascimento by split? Because Hernandez ain't a bum, dude. He's
just the split?
It's probably 1,400
split by anything.
Would that be of a favorite? They probably explode. Usually chick fights, it's like plus 300 to 500 because so many of them go to split.
Yeah. Real News says he really likes that double pick MMA or Propaholic. I like that pick too. That was really good.
Yep.
Saba says Nascimento by decision. BC Dave, what is up, man?
What's
favorite,
up,
but odds are horrible. Yeah. The bookies had like 3 weeks to figure out all these chalky lines, which everyone's parlaying because you have to.
Right.
Dev said Carlos round 3 knockout. Okay.
That's
all day. I like it.
I'll pay fat.
Yeah, and then MMA said Hernandez by split 1,400. Seems like that's his most likely path to victory. Yeah, for sure. Split decision.
Yeah, he doesn't have knockout power. He doesn't really have. He won't be able to submit.
No, there's no way.
So yeah, that's probably the only way.
I mean, he does have some submissions on his record, but they were early in his career, and he's fighting 1-0 guys, 2-0 guys, nothing crazy. So
Nascimento, yeah, he's really good on the ground too. So
yeah, exactly. And then Ba said fight goes the decision, in my opinion. I think so too, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Is he making you a damn goat? Hey, Ba said.
I'm trying. I don't know. But it is what it is. All right. We'll go on to the next one here. Let me just get out of that. Okay. Here's another chalky one. Mateusz Rebecki or Rebecki, I don't know. And Nick Fior. Let's start this with, I think it's Lane's turn. Start it up.
Yeah, again, another big favorite, going Rebecki. Like his ground and pound, wasn't super thrilled with his stand-up, to be honest. Just a whole lot of... I thought he actually fought like Andre Petrosky, just like left hand, doesn't really know how to string things together. But like, he'll get this fight to the ground. Fior will probably be a little bit comfortable to lay on his back, and we have the under for this fight. But what I'm actually kind of scared about with this fight is that Fior will just defend positions on the ground, just lay on his back, and time will just run out, and you could possibly lose that money. But with his ground and pound, he should still win this fight inside the distance or in a round and a half. So yeah, we got the under 1.5 here.
Yep. Cody, who you like? Or should I even ask?
No, I like Rebecki. I'm gonna go with Rebecki as a name too, because that's what I've been hearing. Sicky, you know anything about that side of the world? What they
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, we're all on the same page.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Rebecki because I've heard some people saying that, I guess. But yeah, man, what I think is gonna happen is I think that in the small cage, he's a savage, dude. He's got good boxing, he's got decent, but like Lane says, he's throwing big ass shots, but he's got decent boxing. cardio to last all 3 rounds if he needs to, even going hard in the wrestling and the striking. That's what I was looking for. Big bricked up guy. You think he's going to lose that cardio? Nope. He's really good. I think he's going to use that wrestling to keep this standing, and then I think he's going to pound out Fiore, whose striking looked a little like awkward a little bit. You know, a lot of his amateur fights and stuff, but I mean, he hasn't been even really fighting all that long. But I really do think Rubeski uses the wrestling, keeps it standing, and knocks his head off in that first round. And he's going to want to, because if you're Rubeski getting the short notice replacement guy, you're expected to go out and smash him. And he knows that. He knows Dana White wants to see him go smash this guy. If you go 3-round decision, man, that's not, I mean, the UFC is not going to be putting you high up on the next prelims, all that stuff. So go get the 50K Rubeski, and I bet that under 1.5, and I think it gets done pretty easy.
Yep. Don't forget, it's at the Apex too. Sicky, who do you like here?
Well, Rebecca, I guess, obviously, but you know, I think that like the power he has and like the strength to even just keep this on the feet when Fiore's trying to get it to the ground is just going to be too much. And I'm seeing Fiore's like record. He's fought legit. Like, I mean, what are these guys? 15-91, 15-98. Jay Ellis did like.
Legit.
Oh my
I don't want to say
gosh.
trash can. I don't want to say trash cans, but
Jay Ellis times 2. What's them dudes from over there in England? Isn't a dude named like Reese Street or something like that? And he's like 2 and 130 or something like that. Something crazy.
How can you even let that happen to yourself? That's fucking crazy.
Well, they took like I believe it's Muhammad
time to get knocked out.
A lot.
well, I gotta get my $1,000 check. Let's go.
Yeah, they started turning a lot of them guys' records to no contest for beating up them guys, and they'll say that it was like almost like a fixed fight. Like I think Makiev had a no contest for one of them, beat up one of them.
Oh wow.
Lower guys, I think, but there's a dude named Reese Street. But
So Sicky's gonna go with Fiore. I know it. Okay.
Fiore
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Gotcha.
I mean, he has good
BJJ or
BJJ.
anything?
Probably Rebecca by KO plus 100, or like the under. I guess it seems like everyone is on the like under in this fight. Like under, what was it? 1.5, 1.5. Yeah. So I don't have anything on this fight. I just. Yeah, like Fiore could just go out here like Minari roll and shit around the floor. So it's like one of those fights. Yeah, it really is. So I don't really want to touch anything on this fight whatsoever.
Right on. Papa Halakudi, like, and why?
I don't know.
Tell us something different.
Well, it's gonna be hard for me too, but I do like Pesky, if that's shocking to anyone in the chat. But I think round 1, like plus 125 is a good bet. Like if you put half a unit to win 0.55, and if you guys like him round 2, like I think he gets it done. I don't think this fight hits round 3. His round 2 prop is plus 450, so if round 1 misses, you guys could throw round 2 to make a little profit or make your money back. But that's really the only way I would approach it. I have the fight doesn't go as my parlay piece with the Argueta and Aguirre fight doesn't go. So that's really it for me here. Can't do a minus 800 money line. So. Oh
yeah. Yeah. That round 2 prop could be a good like little hedge just in case if you got the round 1.
Just in case.
True. I like that. Yeah. No surprise, guys. Going Rubeski here. I got the under 1.5. I sniped that one early. I got minus 105 on that. And that's the only thing I got on this one. And I'm not going to say anything else because it's Rubeski all day. I think, I do have one more. I lied. I did Rubeski inside a distance in a parlay as well. So I think that was minus 225 range. So it's a good parlay piece if you need one right now. So
it's minus 270 now, so you beat some line.
Oh, 270? Okay.
Johnny killed the line movement this week.
Just call me Johnny Snipes.
Johnny Line Killer. You killed it on a bunch of your fights, man. It's good stuff.
I missed like a couple, but hey, I got a couple too, so it evens out.
Win some, lose some.
Yep. Saba said Rebecca by knockout. I like that too. Probably ground and pound, I would say. I hate the Apex. A lot of people do too. 138 said, how many decisions do the judges blatantly get wrong? Over or under 1.5? I like the under, and the judges get a lot wrong.
The main event you won't be able to score anyway because Sean's just sparring, so it's hard to even say who wins.
Strickland.
Spoiler alert for the main event since we got it. I think it might go to split just because.
Right.
Saba, we also thought Yuri versus Glover would end under 3. That's true. That was crazy. Fiore probably gets finished, but he has sub ability. Fiore by sub is plus 1,000. Yep. That's a good good little sprinkle there.
Yeah.
Colby Kamikawa.
What's up?
Thanks for coming out. He said rounds.
Rounds at
Maybe I'm
138.
Someone up in the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks for coming out. I appreciate it,
man.
Sub first round. It's a lock. I'll be live. Showtime. Come hang. Yep. Go check him out. Johnny always killing those lines with those only hands. Yep. Check me out. Onlyhands.com. Johnny K Hands. Which fight goes to DQ tonight?
Hold up. Let me look.
Abdul Razak.
No. If I had to guess,
I'd say Daniel Argueta, that fight.
Now that Cachoeira's gone, now that Cachoeira's gone, it's I don't know.
Like 3 nut kicks in a row. Fight over.
It's gonna be one of those like lower level fights. Yeah, it's got to be that one. I would say. Yeah, that's what I would go with. And Dev is going with all finishes on this card, so that's gonna be great if that happens. You were right that one time though. You went all those finishes. Like, damn.
I like that. I like that background prop. It's cancel fight, but it's a decent background.
Saba with the hot take. Background on the screen here, it says I got the piano and a nice living room in the background.
No, I see Bulgarian Argueta.
I don't know why it hasn't updated.
Saba's like Vieira DQ because she had a stupid.
He's still bro. He lost so much money on that bad decision, though.
Saba, friend of the show. Come on, you can't say that. You know that. You're gonna get all these trolls in these chats again. Come on.
What was the one dude that threatened to put you in some BJJ?
I know. He's calling me a coward and stuff. I was like, oh, all right, man. All right, next fight we're gonna move on up to is Abdul Razak Alhassan versus Claudio Ribeiro. Cody, I want you to start this out so bad because I love that breakdown. So I want to hear it one more time. Run it back. Give me your breakdown for this one. And yes, it can be 5 minutes long. Let's go.
Right. No, man. Yeah.
Here we go.
Same thing, dude. In the end, I'm gonna go with Alhassan. Better experience. He actually has some wrestling judo if it comes down to that. He's like more well-rounded in my opinion. He's way older, seems a little more technical. I feel like if he can get out of that first round with Ribeiro, he can get the win, but I don't know, man. Like I said, I like the under, but then it's like, is Alhassan gonna wrestle? Then I'm like, okay, I like the under or over, but then both these guys can knock you. That's their wins. They knock people's head off in the first round. So this fight's like just sketchy everywhere. And plus, like I said, I went back and forth on both guys winning and the over-under. So this is one of the most sketchiest fights I've actually ever like broke down. You know what I mean? Usually I can find something that I feel a little comfortable with. But give me Abdul Razak Alhassan by 3rd round ground and pound TKO.
Oh, you change your prediction.
It's changing minute to minute. If you come back after all you guys do,
2nd round knockout, and you didn't know when it was going to happen.
Not even close. I still don't even think that's going to happen. That's a freaking educated guess.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I freaked out on the last one.
It was so funny, dude. I was like laughing so hard. Siki, who do you like here? This is gonna be. This might be a split. We'll see.
This is a tough one to predict. Honestly, I don't really have a good read, but if I had to choose, I'd probably go Alhassan. I think he does have the grappling advantage. I know he doesn't use it that much, but dude, if you don't use your grappling here, I will be so pissed, and I haven't even put a bet on this. I think even on the feet, where Barry swings from over here, he starts his punches behind himself. It's he's not very technical at all. He leaves his chin up in the air, and he went to the 5th round against Kellis Albuquerque in the regional scene just over a year ago, and Kellis Albuquerque is not, it's UFC level whatsoever. My best bets for that would probably be value, and that would be Alhassan wins by decision plus 1,000. I know people are on fight doesn't give the distance, first round KO, but we see guys like this all the time that just gas in the first 2 minutes and stare at each other for the rest of the fight.
Yep. Very true. Well, Lane, who do you like?
Yeah, I'm going with Abdul. Maybe I'm more confident than you guys on this one. I I like exactly what Sicky said with Ribeiro. Like, he's got 2 punches. It's like from behind his back, like doing the bubbles from Trailer Park Boys, like cocksucker. But like, he's doing, I don't know, punches I don't really like think are MMA level. Abdul kind of like, he has like a high guard I actually enjoy. Gets his hands up like this. If you watch the Buckley fight, he's blocking punches. And then he delivers heavy stuff. If you look at his 4 losses, he's got Lazez, Chaos Williams, Malkoon, and Buckley. In Buckley, he debatably won.
Yeah.
Under 1.5, like Cody said, like I would play that in this fight, but it's like a little bit too much. And then, but I don't have a bet on this fight. Again, it's sketchy. If I were to bet it, it would be just Abdul straight. But yeah.
Right on. Propaholic, who do you like?
I'm actually on Al Hassan. I think Ribeiro is very low level. Like, all this guy has is just power. He has no technical game on him whatsoever. But I know lots of people have heavy takes and think Al Hassan's going to win by decision. But if he is to wrestle him in the first round, I will be mad. Fight doesn't start round 2 at -135. But if Al Hassan is to wrestle him, how is he going to look in round 2? I don't think his cardio holds up at all. And I think if he is to wrestle in this fight, I think his coaches should be very disappointed in him. He's going to be gassed in round 2, and Ribeiro's going to be able to circle him down. And I think a sneaky play could be Ribeiro round 2 KO. I think it's like plus 1100 right now. I might be on the edge with that, but I don't think this fight even enters round 3, and I really hope it doesn't enter round 2 at all either. So I think violence is a must play here, unless you're a sicko and want to play decision. But
Sicky, are you a sicko?
No, I'm not playing anything.
That's awesome. Well, guys, here we are. I'm going with Ribeiro, and I'm weirdly confident he's going to win this one. He's the younger fighter. He's the bigger fighter. I think he does have more power a little bit. I do like Alazan's kicks, though. That kind of worries me. He does have really sneaky high kicks and body kicks and low kicks.
Giant legs, too.
Yep. But on the feet, or I shouldn't say on the feet, with their hands, I think it's kind of even. But I do give a little bit of the edge to Ribeiro. But I think there's going to be a knockout. I did say Ribeiro by knockout in the early 2nd round, so I do like that propaholic. So I'm going to look into that. I might do that, like a $5 one real quick. But yeah, I'm going with the younger guy. I'm not saying he's the best up and coming new champion, but I think he can beat Alazan. Alazan doesn't use his wrestling. I guarantee you he will not use his wrestling. He might win, but he will not use his wrestling in this fight. I will guarantee it. He has the advantage there.
I wonder what the over-under is about them talking about Al Hassan's legs, because every single fight on the tape I watch, that's all they talk about is his legs.
Yep.
The Chaos William fight, like, look at the size of his legs, and he's asleep the next
second. Here's a big thing, though, about all that. Like, Al Hassan's only been finished one time, and that was by Chaos Williams. And when he got finished by Chaos Williams, that was before we knew Chaos Williams was Chaos Williams. That's before we knew that when he hits you one time, you go to sleep, because he just came out and threw the first exchange with him, just wide open. I think if you knew now that, like, that's the major way Chaos is going to beat you, is just hitting a big shot. But because like Alex Morono caught with the same shit, and then so I think he kind of underestimated Chaos there. But all those other fights, dude, he takes damage. Buckley hit him with some damage. Linez hit him with some damage. He takes it all. He slows down, but he takes it all. But I don't think this Ribeiro, I don't know if he's as good as Lazez. And
he's more powerful than them. That's what I give him.
Yeah, he is pretty powerful. But what's so weird? Why does he come in at $180? You know what I mean? What's that about? Like, with
even on Dana White contenders, I mean,
it's weird.
Yeah, he just might not know how to cut weight
properly.
Over sweat or something.
Or he might be one of them in betweeners where he just weighs like 185, like Kevin Holland. He used to weigh like 185 or 188, and then or whatever. He usually weigh in like 182, 181. So
I mean, if he's not struggling to get 185, he can probably get down to welterweight.
Abdul's huge too. Like, if you watch the Buckley fight, he was way bigger than Buckley even, and Buckley's decent sized guy.
Yeah.
And like a Lazez fight that he was in, I mean, like, if he didn't throw, I mean, I think Lazez would have won that fight anyway, but he threw like a 50
punch combination
at
the beginning.
First minute and a half, he blew out his whole
And like most people can't stand that. And
he hadn't fought in a couple years too when he did that. So most people ain't going to stand up under what Lizez stood up under. That's why it was shocking to me when he got body kicked by Worley Alves. I lost so much money on that.
Right.
Like Munir Lizez is the truth. He's fighting next week, dude. And that dude's really good, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Has he not been like favorite in a lot of his fights as well? Like against like Malkun, he was like
huge minus 310 maybe.
Yeah, he was like a heavy favorite against Malkun. I'm pretty sure.
Over Chaos too. I can't remember in Buckley. I bet him against Buckley. He won. Lane knows he won. Johnny knows.
Yep.
Johnny bet Buckley, so
yes, I did.
He concurs with the judges, but that was
I concur. I think he won rounds 1 and 2. I'll give Alazan the third round.
I gave Abdul the first round just for getting slightly more damage, and then it seemed like Buckley had 3 takedowns, but again, they didn't like lead too much.
Round 3 was a questionable 10-8.
10-8. It was 100. I mean, dude, he was.
Could have been, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Let's see what the chat says. Come Insider said, "Rest in peace, Joe Rogan." Did he die?
No.
I'm joking.
You ain't seen them one thing.
No, I didn't. BC Dave, I'm actually excited to see Vieira. Okay. Yeah, friend of the show. I mean, she's going to be great. Friend of the show, her Brazilian egghead lost me $200 against home. She lost me a lot too. She lost me a lot too. Saba. We know. Saba said Ribeiro by knockout. I agree.
I like that, Saba. Saba's usually right too.
Dana slaps. Yeah. Anyone excited for the slap fights? Let's go around. Everybody excited?
I'll watch him if you know the storyline.
Is Dana and his wife, are they going at it? Or
dude, do you think that happened? They've been together 30 years because it was like subliminally or whatever in the back of their mind. Because dude, them people been together 30 years, and 1 week before his slap thing comes out, they both slap each other. Like, it's so freaking weird.
You think it's
weird?
Yeah, maybe.
It's weird.
Definitely not. That's the wrong promotion. But I mean, but it's like, how weird is that? It's just like, I mean, how many times has he been talking about the slap league in front of her for like months and shit? So it's probably just going in her brain because it's fucking weird, dude, that they slap each other the week before his slap league comes out. It's super.
I mean, what are the chances of that being his like the first time he's done that? Like, I don't know if that would be the first time he's done that. I'm not sure.
On camera at least.
Yeah.
Yep. Bunk Hoot said, "What's up, guys?
Hey,
what's up, man?
What's up, Bunk Hoots? Appreciate you coming out, man.
Dev said round 1 either way. Okay, I like it. As long as it's Ribeiro, we're good. All right, next one. Moving on up to a fun one here. Featured prelim, I believe. So we got a little bit over. We got about 35 people in the chat. Definitely hit the like button, please. Check out all of these gentlemen's YouTube pages. It's all in the description below. Click on them real quick. If you're using your computer, go to a different tab. Hit subscribe real quick. You can still hear us. We'll still talk. Don't worry about it. We're here. We're not leaving. But we got Mateus Mendoza versus Javid Basharat, and I will start this one off. I'm going to go with Basharat here. I think he's just a little bit better everywhere. Good grappling, good striking. I do like Mendoza a lot. I think he's a pretty decent prospect, but he's fought like 15 seconds in 3 years. So I want to see more from him. I think there's potential there. And I did say Basharat by decision in my picks, but I am immediately switching that to Basharat by knockout or submission because after the face-off, no, Basharat's going to destroy him. So give me Basharat. I think he wins this one. No, you don't. We saw when someone was trying to play games with him, and he was toying with this guy.
Too. He's huge, dude.
Way bigger. So not a good thing that Mateus did there. So give me Basharat. I think this is an easy win for him now. It might have been a little bit, but now it's easy. So, Lane, who do you like?
Yeah, I got Basharat. This dude's he's one of my favorite fighters, I think, just for the up-and-comer. Everything's exciting about him. He's going for a finish at all times, has fantastic ground and pound. I also have this, I don't think it's that crazy of a theory, but he's got a big-ass head, and all these guys with big-ass heads, they don't get knocked out. And he's really in and out of distance well. He can take a shot. He had, some headbutts, I believe, with what's his name? Tony Gravely in their last fight.
Yeah, it's like he got dropped.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
But
Tony's so short, though.
Right. For the most part, I think the ground and pound, the ground game, everything about him I like watching. I think he's like a future top 10, top 5 guy.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. The best thing I like about him though is fight IQ is like through the roof. And if you have high fight IQ, like I'm gonna like you. I'm gonna like betting on always, because you're always gonna be not gonna do something stupid.
It's like
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Propaholic, who do you like here?
I actually bet Basharat by KO at plus 500 earlier in the week. I know Mendonca. He fights out of the Oliveira camp. He had about 6 fights in about 2. I think it was 2 months. 6 fights in 2 months, which is just crazy. But just like Johnny said, like he's only had about like 40 seconds in about 2.5 years. How is he going to react to punches? And I just don't think that Basharat should play on the ground with Mendonca because he's going to give him opportunities. I think on the feet, like I think Basharat all day. I just love how Basharat throws in combinations. I love how he throws 4-punch combinations to the head and fouls with the body. He almost had a finish against Trevin Jones, but Keith Peterson was probably ripping some whiskey before the shot, didn't want to call the fight. So he was just relaxing in there for 15 minutes. But yeah, Basharat KO at 5-1 odds. I had to take a little shot. I just saw a lot of value in that bet.
Right on. Siki, who do you like?
I'm gonna go with Basharat. I think that like technically so much better than Mendonca. Mendonca just swings so wild on the feet. Like you see him throwing like dumping switch kicks, spinning back kicks, and I do not see him winning the minutes whatsoever. I mean, he might get the KO. That's sitting at like plus 750. But like I'd be shocked and like I'd be stunned if he like somehow wins the decision in this fight against a guy who's just so much more like just better in probably every aspect of MMA, like kicking, boxing, and like Basharat's so good at like stepping out of range, just being out of range to counter like superbly. Like, and I see Mendonca getting countered all day in this fight and getting KO'd. And my bet for this fight is fight doesn't go the distance. I got it at minus 110. I think it's minus 150 right now.
It's really good.
Great line, Siki.
Yeah, I like that.
Excellent.
Cody.
Yeah, man. Exactly what they said. I bet the under our fight doesn't go to decision.
I like it a lot now.
Mendonca's a dangerous guy, dude. He's dangerous himself too. So he could get that early first round KO. He could get some kind of club and sub. I highly doubt it because I'm super high on Basharat. Like I think Basharat's gonna be fighting for a title. What if we could get Umar and Basharat to fight after this? Ooh. They're both on the same card. They're probably both gonna look pretty good. Imagine if you could get that fight. I don't know if you would want to put that on.
If I was Umar's camp, I'd be like, nah, let's go for somebody that's ranked. I want to get up quicker. But I think it's a dangerous fight though for him.
Well, the guy that's been helping put them fights together ain't gonna be there no more in Khabib. So, but I would love to see that. But yeah, man, I just think that Mendoza, whatever, could have it's
Mendonca.
A chance early. I mean, he's 10-0. I think he won like 7 fights in a couple months or something weird like that. Hasn't really fought you, like you said on our other show. He's fought 16 seconds in 3 years, so he could be a very improved fighter. But even if he's at the top of his game, it's going to be hard to beat Basharat, dude. He's so good everywhere, mentally tough, good chin. Give me Basharat. I think I'm going to call it that he ends him with a body kick, dude. He works that body. That's what he's hurting Gravely with. He works that body really well. I've seen Mendonca get tired. Like in the one fight, he fought the one dude that was like 21-5 over there in Brazil, older guy, and he slowed down bad in that 3rd round. So I like the fight doesn't go to decision, covers both guys, but I expect Basharat to get the finish. It's dangerous though to pick either KO or sub because he does both of them. He's very well rounded. And it could be a club and sub. So like I'd rather just cover all areas. Siki killed it. I paid $135. My casino didn't release lines until like late Wednesday night. Yeah, so Siki, you killed it, man, with that hitting it before all that line movement. And yeah, man, I can't wait to see what's in the future for both these guys, man. It's just fight doesn't make sense. Basharat, beating Tony Gravely and Trevin Jones, who are 2 pretty respected guys, to go and to fighting a UFC newcomer. But I want to see where both their careers go. But Basharat inside the distance.
Right on. Yeah, I like that now. Like I said, that face off, I saw that. And if you look at Basharat's face, like his arms were like clinched and he's like pulled him back. And I'm like, dude, this guy's going to destroy.
He's like, you're dead.
Yep. It was so funny. I was like,
to eat a shot to land one. So could be
he will. Yeah.
Early. So you might you better watch out.
He's got a good chin because Gravely landed a couple good shots on him too, and Gravely has some good power.
Basharat with that spinning shit. I think he hits him with a spinning kick and finishes him to the liver.
Like a spinning elbow too. He does a lot of spinning elbows and kicks and stuff, so he can land it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dev's got jobbed by sub. Lock it down.
Nice play.
The odds aren't great. I think it's like plus 215. I want to say. So like the bookies are kind of like saying like he's
inside of this prop at that point.
Yeah, I like inside the distance. If you can get plus money, I think it's still plus money inside the distance for Basharat. I think that's a very, very, very good play. Yeah. Effie said Basharat inside the distance. Saba said Basharat by sub. Broke Native, what is up, man? He said, what's up, everybody? Thanks for coming out, man. Ballin Wallen, what is up? He said, who's your underdog of the night? Let's go through the chat here. Who's your underdog, Lane, of the night?
I actually don't even know if I have like a great underdog. I have a lot of pick'ems.
Yeah, there's a lot of pick'ems on this card. So
we're about to talk about this fight with Barcelos, but I say if you really want to splash a big underdog, just go for Barcelos, just because.
The line is disgusting and disrespectful.
Yeah.
Cody, who's your underdog? What do you think?
I mean, there's not, like you guys are saying, there's not really, you get the even money. Just take Ige. Take this Basharat, like the fight doesn't go to decision. You get some good. I don't know what Imavov was at. I like him at the. I got him at minus 120. It might have went up now, but
I think early. If you snipe that early, I think Imavov was like plus money.
Yeah, I didn't.
Siki, who is your underdog? Oh, sorry, Cody.
Who's all right? How about this? I'll put it this way: who's the underdog in Ribeiro Al Hassan right now?
It's like a pick'em, but barely. I think it's Ribeiro.
He's the underdog.
It's like minus 105, minus 115.
Whoever's the underdog in that fight's probably the best underdog to pick on that card. You know what I mean? Because one of them dudes, that's a 50-50 fight as they come.
It is. So. It is. Propaholic, who do you like?
I like Carlos Hernandez. I just think Hernandez can implement the grappling. I think he can maintain distance on the feet. And we know Nascimento's willing to lose minutes off his back and guard. So yeah, Hernandez at plus 280 right now is, I think, my best underdog in the night.
I like
That's not bad, actually. Thinking about that. What about you, Siki?
I would have said Ribeiro is the same with Cody. I just think that like that's a 50-50 fight. Like he'd literally go either way. I mean, whoever lands that first big shot probably wins. So yeah, I think Ribeiro is probably the best dog of the night. But like value wise, Barcelos obviously, but I don't think he wins though. Yeah. I like Ribeiro too. I got him at plus 100 for the money line. Also another like kind of a pick 'em I like for underdog is coming up here, Pennington too, but we'll get there.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, I mean, I like the Hernandez underdog. I just think Nascimento is going to win, but that's a good value though at plus 280 or whatever it was.
Yeah, I like that. I like that call.
But yeah, those would be the ones we got good ones there. Basharat inside the distance at plus 116. That's going down.
Yeah, well, it should.
It should after the face off.
I like that. I like that.
I think it was like plus 140 at one point.
Okay. So if better jump on that, boys, if you like that.
Well, you see,
he has a nice pace too. So
yeah. Bro, he doesn't mess around. There's always something that he does. Like that's what the fight IQ is. I love
his freaking grappling. Like his striking is phenomenal. His grappling is a good dude. The Russian dude that he submitted over in England, like during COVID. That dude's really good. He's really good, and he like dominated. Like he dominates most of these guys, dude. Just like you can't find a weakness in his game. Period.
Like he said, Broke Native and Dev have dope profile pics. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
You need to hit me up with your design, guys.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's see. Siki, I can't see your face. Yeah, it's a little dark over there.
Yeah, I didn't get time to fix my camera settings.
International man of mystery.
That's right. I like it.
Man of mystery.
He's
wanted in 4 countries. Yeah.
Keep him guessing, Siki.
Interpol wants him.
Dev agrees Hernandez is the best dog or Flick. Yeah. If you're going to do Flick, though, do it by submission. That's it. He's not going to win a decision. There's no way. Broke Native. Izzy was robbed.
Robbed of what?
Are we still talking about this, Dev? I'm joking, bro.
Robbed of getting knocked out, probably.
Oh, here we go.
I seen somebody that made a good post about that. And they said, well, I mean, I guess actually it doesn't really matter because Izzy would have kept his belt. But they said even if Izzy would have survived, it would have been a draw because it would have been a 10-8. But that's better than getting TKO'd, I guess, in the 4th.
That's very true. He would have kept his belt. No Love says Strickland is the best dog lock of the night. Place your bet before it's too late. Yeah, he's plus
for
money.
value.
Like,
I can't hate that. Yeah,
that's true.
That's a good call. He's not going to win, but that's a good.
He's eating donuts in his corner.
Yeah, Strickland's dead meat.
Bro, Imavov should be minus so much because he's a good fighter. If they're both 100%, that's a good fight. I don't care. Like Strickland ain't beating. Is that right. Strickland's like 60 to 70% of what he's gonna be. Like, and if Imavov can't beat that, then Imavov shouldn't even be in the UFC pretty much.
Yeah. double W because Ketlin's gonna dominate Raquel, Johnny. Hey, friend of the show. You know what? Good for her. Good for her.
Possibility.
I think Izzy beats Pereira in a rematch. I do not.
You better. By now you better know what you need to do. You know what I mean?
This is like
lose that last one.
If it's going to be a 5-round fight again, which it will, no, I will not. I will not pick. I can't. That's like 4 times. Was it 3 or 4 times he lost to him? 3.
Right.
Well, first one he should have won, but anyway, we'll move on.
Saba said you saw Izzy's new tat on his neck. It's dumb. I think he got 2 new tattoos, right?
Is it
one
like
on his eyebrow? It's like I think it's like an eagle or something on his neck, like a big one. And I think he got like a little saying on his like eyebrow.
He should get one that says "frozen like Elsa" over his head.
After what happened.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. Jay Hill, what's up? He said, "You guys think Alisson fight's going to go past the first round?"
No.
There's a chance.
I have a feeling it does.
If
they could respect each other's power, though, man.
I will say I think it doesn't go past the second round, so it doesn't get into the third. That's what my prediction is.
Okay,
but that's just me. Said, "Nah, it's sick." Okay. The tattoo is the god of war. Which one?
Okay.
That's pretty.
I thought that was like an eagle, or is it this one up here? I don't know. And Manny's reminding us there's 60 minutes, so we're on a good pace. Okay, guys, we're on a good pace. We're getting to the main card. We can relax a little bit. I know. It's like a pay-per-view vibe, guys. Like, and it's not even the best card ever.
Wow.
This card is so ass for like the start of the year,
right? But we're so excited for it. Like, oh my god, yeah! I can't wait to see Rebecca versus Fior.
Let's go. Every week.
Who would you guys have in Rebecca versus Morales? Rebecca. That was gonna be a little tough.
I still had him.
Like
it would have been
round anyways, but
I'm trying to even remind myself. There's been so many goddamn cancellations.
Right,
dude. I really love that Bulgarian.
I've lost track of all the cancellations.
Right.
7 of them. 7 total. 7 total.
Missing Shavkat.
That fight would have been on this card still. Like I would be.
That would be awesome.
Like super duper pumped.
I forgot that even on the card.
I was gonna say they could have bumped that up to the main event, but I doubt them dudes could have agreed to 5 rounds that quick.
They should have. All right, guys, main event time. We got 40 people in here. If you're just coming in, please hit that like button. Make sure you go to the description. Go to 50. Everyone's YouTube. Subscribe real quick. Come back. We're still gonna be talking. Don't worry.
Twitter. These guys are big on Twitter.
And Twitter
too.
Yeah, Twitter,
Lane,
TikTok.
You don't have a Twitter, do you?
Everything.
I don't like doing it. It's like too much work.
He has it, but it's
so much work.
I still tag you in. I know you don't do it too much, but I still tag you in it.
I haven't opened it up in like months, so I don't need to worry about it.
I'm telling you though, dude. If you use your Twitter to help your subscriptions and everything, I realized that when I got on there because that's where like the whole MMA community is really at. Like you can talk with Brady or them and message, like comment on their video and you get a little thing. But on Twitter, dude, you can talk to these guys. Like everybody's there. That's what I found out anyway.
I like posting
pictures. I started right on Twitter.
Oh, I still post pictures. That's what I do. I'm
a
picture poster.
Twitter all the time.
You know?
It's a good way to grow.
You have your little handwriting thing. You post that yet?
Yeah, man. I messed up. I put fight doesn't go to decision, and I messed up my freaking G, and it looks like a 6. But dude, I posted all that 1 minute before this show. So
that's right. You need to get one of those like the whiteout pens, and then you can rewrite over it. You're good.
Usually I don't mess up, but man, this new schedule, the new work thing, all this stuff that's going on, it's like it's crazy. But I get it under control.
All right, guys. Main event. Umar versus Ione Barcelos, and let's start with Sicky. Let's go.
So for this fight, like, dude, I feel like the line is so disrespectful. Like, what is he, -1,000 now? Like, Hani Barcelos is not going to go out here and just get grapple fucked. He's not going to get wrestle fucked. He's not going to just get like ran over in like the first 30 seconds, like the line is suggesting. And I have like a bet with Kyle from Neverhedge. I think it's like a pie to the face if he gets finished. Hani Barcelos. If Hani Barcelos gets finished, I get a big pie to my face. It kind of sounds a bit wrong.
What kind of pie are we talking about here?
Not cream, right? Not cream, right?
It's a cream pie. Yeah, it is a cream pie. But
no, don't say that. Don't say that.
If it's that kind of pie,
you're going to get Johnny a strike. You're going to get Johnny a strike.
Love it.
Not a face shot, man. Not on.
That's gonna be a snippet.
Close your
there.
mouth when it happens. Okay?
Yeah. And your eyes, dude. Your nose. But Kyle's a good dude too. Kyle Miller, Neverhead show, dude. Everybody check that out. He'll be on the show next week on the pay-per-view show. Yep.
Yeah. Excited.
Yeah. But yeah, like, you know, like I see Umar kind of just winning the key moments in this fight. Like, he doesn't really like have good boxing. I mean, his boxing is kind of like to reestablish kickboxing range, so he can like, you know, kick from range and all that. But I do see like the takedowns coming as the fight like goes on, and I just see him winning the key moments and winning a decision. My best bet for that is unanimous decision for either fighter, -135. I don't think. I mean, Umar by decision is at like -200, and you think that like, if he wins, it's going to be a unanimous decision. So yeah, I think that's you know, a good line.
I do like that line a lot, actually, because I did see the Umar line decision was like -225, like you said, or around there, and I was like, but yeah, unanimous. That makes sense. Cody, get off your phone. What's up,
dude? This fight, this line's it might be the most disrespectful line I've ever seen in my entire life, like in UFC betting. Because Umar's good, but like if you watch him fighting Sergey Morozov, like when he couldn't land them takedowns in the first round, Morozov was actually hit him with a couple decent shots, and he was backing up, like he wasn't doing his karate kicks and all this shit. And then in the second round, they came out. I don't know if they touched gloves or not, but like within the first 10 seconds, he hit him with the front kick, like right up the middle, stumbled him. But it wasn't even looking all that great for him there. I just don't think he should be -1,000. He should be minus like 250. Hani plus like 180. I do think he wins because he's younger. He's going to have probably the better cardio, and he's going to push a good pace. But like when it's standing, I'm favoring Barcelos all day. Like I think he's going to have the better pressure coming pushing forward, which is hard to throw kicks when you're on your back leg going backwards. True. And Hani has really good boxing with some power. He has an excellent uppercut. I do think that the first round's close, but like they're saying too, I think that Umar can take over as the fight starts going. He's going to probably be able to land a takedown here or there, but by like the third round, I think that he'll be able to separate himself. But it could be a 29-28. Like that first round is going to be really close. Like Hani Barcelos has amazing takedown defense, amazing wrestling himself, and high level black belt in BJJ. Like his dad's like a 7th degree Koro belt. And he's been training with him ever since he was a baby. So give me Nurmagomedov by decision because he's younger, and I think he's going to have the better cardio at this point. But it's going to be a close fight, and it's going all 3 rounds. You would never want to bet somebody at -1,000 if you don't think they're going to finish their opponent. Sure. Like in the first round. Like you don't want to go, yeah, man.
In the first like a minute.
Yeah, he's going to win 29-28 or 30-27, but it'll be a good fight. You don't want a -1,000. You should go out there, snatch him up, guillotine him. Like, you know what I mean?
It's kind of like a Pantoja versus Perez fight. Like,
yeah, it should look like
that's
that.
That's a -1,000 fight.
Yeah. Come here, beat the shit. Like Hamzat versus Jing Liang, where he picks him up, walks him over to Dana.
Or Holland, yeah.
Yeah, but not like this is going to be a 3-round fight, dude. A good fight, too. And I can't, this is one of my favorite fights to watch on the whole card. So I can't wait.
Yep.
Can't wait.
I agree. Propaholic, who do you like?
I like Nurmagomedov, but I mean, as Sicky and Cody said, -1,000 is just crazy. It's completely disrespectful. But I really do love what Nurmagomedov brings to the kicking game. He has a great kicking game. He likes to kick the lead leg. He likes to throw different types of leg kicks to the head. And what Barcelos does very good, he does like to close distance. But in the Victor Henry fight, like when Victor Henry was walking him down, Victor Henry was just landing these little volume shots, and Barcelos was getting hurt a lot. But I think Nurmagomedov can really sneak in a head kick here. But like, I can't bet Nurmagomedov even inside the distance because I haven't seen enough from his hands. And for him to initiate the grappling here, I think it's going to be a lot harder than usual it is for him because Barcelos is very good defensively wrestling and grappling. So I think Nurmagomedov by unanimous decision is a great play, like Sicky said. But I do think the KO at plus 750 could be like a little small bet just because I think he can land in a head kick. It's a 15-minute fight, so I think he could just show him a bunch of different looks and just land one in and maybe get Barcelos out of there.
I like that. Yeah,
and like you said, like in the Henry fight, he did get rocked a couple times too. So I mean, he's kind of hittable at times too, especially later in the fight. He slows down.
He's so durable though.
Yeah, he is durable,
dude. And dude, Victor Henry came in on like short notice, so he wasn't even ready for
amazing, dude.
And he fought
so
the
good
fight of his life, dude.
And then he sucked me in that next bet, and he looked like,
dude. Dude, and then fucking a Sun Sao
minus 430. He was,
bro. He's going for the title again. In my opinion, now Sun Sao's a title contender. That's what he looked like. How does that even happen, dude?
Right?
Just sitting on the cage with the right hand.
Yeah.
Yep. What do you got, Brooke Beth?
Yeah, I'm doing Umar, but like everyone said here with the Barcelos thing, I've taken a stab like a degenerate at Barcelos by decision at plus 1,000 because like
I like it.
It feels good to be on the right side of a crazy decision here or there on something like that. And yeah, Umar at kicking range, I think that Barcelos will probably struggle to break into that kicking range. And then like when it becomes where Barcelos wants to box, I think Umar will just clinch up, take him to the fence, hug it out until they maybe break apart and do the same thing. So I think it's going to kind of follow that same path. I do like the over 2.5 in this. I watched the Said Nurmagomedov versus Barcelos fight, and like Said, like it was missing all these strikes on Barcelos, like spinning shit. You know, Barcelos sees all that. He's a really experienced striker. Yep. I have a hard time seeing Umar just running over him for a submission. Like Umar's got a great double leg, which then he can transition to the back right from the takedown. But like, I just don't see him just completely controlling Barcelos to a choke. So yeah, I'm going to take Umar by decision, but it could go the odds are crazy.
Yeah, same thing with everyone's saying here. I'm going Umar. I do think he's going to win by decision because, you know, Ione's a beast. Like, he's not a bum. Like, he's really good. He's good everywhere. He's very solid everywhere. Umar's just, I think, just a little bit better right at the moment. And he's going to be a champion. We all know that. Umar's that good.
Yeah.
This is his toughest test in the UFC as of yet. And it's not even close. Like, look at his wins against Kelleher. Even his last win, other than that, I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, they're not on the same level. Maness, okay. So yeah, not on the same level as Barcelos. So yeah, I do love that. Even Umar by unanimous decision. I don't know what that line is, but either fighter winning by minus 135 is amazing because I think this fight goes to decision like 9 out of 10 times. And it's a good line.
Yeah. The chat's hilarious.
Oh, let's get to the chat. Go ahead, Sick.
I think if like Umar finds a finish, it'll probably be like a head kick KO type thing, or like he gets like Barcelos rocked and like I don't know, finds like a TKO stoppage. But I don't see him like submitting Barcelos or like getting like a finish with his hands. Barcelos is like a high level grappler himself.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, Dev said he got a cover up. I like the dog better. The dog on his neck. There was a dog. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
No Love said Umar by submission or decisions minus 300 parlay with Bashra. I like that. Give him. But I think if his second maybe would be. I don't know. I'm thinking about that now. Wait a minute. But I still like it though. It's a good line. It's better than minus 900. So it's a good parlay piece for sure. Galio, what's up? He said, fight day boys. Bashra inside the distance. Puna inside the distance. Umar, Rebecca inside the distance. Love that.
I agree with all of those.
I love it.
Yeah.
Ice Viking, what is up, dude? He said, what's up, gang?
What is up?
Give your daughter Back her felt markers, Cody. Just
I gotta give them back after every show. I'm like, I'm sorry, baby. Oh, she's the one that rang the doorbell too.
okay.
That was her church bell.
Dev said Umar by decision or submission is a lot.
That's debatable, Dev. I'm gonna debate.
No, locked in.
He said,
locked in, Cody.
Shut up. You shut up, Cody.
You shut up. He's locked in.
He mutes me. Johnny mutes me.
Hold on. And you are muted. No. Okay. Khabib cornering Umar tonight. I do not know. Does anybody know?
I don't think so. I think he's officially done.
Oh, okay.
He'll probably corner Islam when it comes to their fight. I feel like he'll come back just for Islam.
What do you guys think happened? Do you think he got in trouble? Something happened.
It's a family thing.
Yeah.
You're fighting. You're staying like in good shape all the time. You know, he probably just wants to like sit back and have some cheeseburgers with his kids or something. You know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well,
know,
I also think too. Like, so he retired. He was the champion. Like, and I think his like last thing for MMA was like, I gotta get Islam that belt and help him because he's the next coming.
But right afterwards,
keep it going.
If you watch the thing right afterwards, though, when he was doing an interview with like Daniel Cormier or Laura Senko, one of them, he was saying like I don't know if I seen it on a short or whatever, but he was talking to Islam and he was like, "You'll be back in the gym in 2 weeks." He's like, 2 weeks, you be the best pound for pound. He's like, "You want a month off?" He's like, you just be regular champion like that. So like he was planning on taking him to the next fight and doing all that, and then freaking out of nowhere, he's like, "Oh, I'm quitting everything." Like, I feel like something happened. I feel like something
maybe
happened. Where so there he's like getting forced sleep because like his dad trained people his whole life. Like usually you do what your dad did, and you see that. Like I don't know. It's just super. It's like the weirdest thing. Nobody's really talking about it. It's the weirdest thing to me.
True.
It was so sudden. It's kind of just like weird. Like it was just like
randomly.
Yeah, like you would think
he didn't even talk about it.
Maybe after like Islam, his career is done or something. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't acting like he was gonna like. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing, I think, man.
Yeah. Double W said Nurmagomedov by split decision, maybe. If it's close, judges will give it to Umar. No way they're derailing a Nurmagomedov career by a close decision. They'll gift it to him. I'll be shocked if it's going to be kind of like a Patty unanimous decision against Gordon. It's like you're like, ooh. Like, I just think Umar is going to win if it goes to decision. Like it has to be a clear cut Barcelos, and even then it might be a split decision. Like that's how. Because Umar is the next coming for sure.
He's good.
Sean Gray, what's up? He said, hoping Sean Strickland doesn't put on another boring ass fight. Well, I don't want to be mean.
Get ready for it.
Yeah. What's
that's the style of fighter he is, though. Like I like him. I like him as a person.
Will go at him though.
Sean Moderna Strickland. All he does is jab people, give out jabs, man.
Yep. Manny said Umar has been minus 1,000 in his last 3 fights. It's par for the course for him. He did open at minus 500 in range, which was kind of a discount in hindsight. Yeah, now it is for sure. I agree. But he has been,
Was he not minus 300?
What?
What's up?
Was he not minus 300? Like
I thought he was
opening?
like minus 5.
He went online, he was minus 250, and that line just got
okay.
This is what I was laughing at. That came up on the bottom. I'm like, what?
What's up, Dan? Dan Goldstein said, I understand that cousin Umar should be favored, but they have Ione lined like yes.
Yeah, they do. This ain't right.
They do.
There's something going on, man.
That's very true, Dan. I like that. I like that take. Barcelos by split is 2,800 to only 450 for Umar by split. That is insane.
Wow.
Whew.
Yeah, that's what WW was saying. They ain't giving that decision to Barcelos. Take it.
Dan said this is a Luke Rockhold money. Honey should feel disrespected on that alone. Yeah, I would be if I was him.
It's crazy.
What's up, Carlos? Definitely go check out Carlos's YouTube and Instagram and Twitter. Sorry, I'm late to the party. Get some solid bets tonight. Yeah, we do. We all do. Listen, we got some solid ones. You do too as well. So definitely go check him out on YouTube and Twitter. He posts all of his stuff as well. What is the baby blood parlay? Are we going to have her tonight or today before?
I can have her come in and do one right now if you want.
Okay. Well, how about this? The next fight we do, I'm going to let you go first, and then you'll have enough time to get her rallied up and stuff if you want to pick some fighters or whatever.
Yeah, she won't be so tired this time too.
Yeah. Wolf said Krause is involved with this line movement for Umar. J-Bone said, I can see that happening. something happened, but I thought it was more to spend time with family. It could be.
That's what I would say too, though.
He was like always traveling between different guys and different promotions. That's true. He's got his Bellator. I was hoping he would be there in Chicago when we were there.
Yeah.
Right. Apparently,
Fedor
Habib.
was there.
True. Apparently, Habib gonna quit because he received a sus message from sending him location. Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle. Sabo with the jokes. This is why we like Sabo.
Here's the even better one.
Bro, Patty clearly 100. I don't see a
These
lot.
guys' jokes are on tonight. They're hitting on all cylinders.
Galileo
I bet
said,
Patty, so I'm taking it.
I did too, so I'll take it and run.
I agree with you. We dev. Yep.
I'm on Strickland, but I hate his weird sucking.
Sheesh. Okay.
Love it, Lang. You do a great job.
That's what he does. He just parries punches.
He does.
He
Discord
looks like the iCarly girl.
Yeah.
Just like this. But he's good. He's good at it. But all he does jab. He's got a great
funky.
jab. But he said because he's opposite-handed, so he has. That's why he don't knock nobody out, dude. He don't have no power because his power hands forward, and he's just jabbing the fuck.
He's also like hip straight forward. He's not sideways, so he never twists.
Yeah, not even a little bit.
He don't get skinny at all, dude.
Up front. Yeah. Like he can't do any power for that.
Watch one of Imavov's coming up the middle with stepping knees and flying knees, dude. He's got phenomenal knees.
Pereira's squared up, but Pereira has the left hook, and he's like torquing his whole body the other way. That's why it's so powerful.
He's super quick about it too.
His style is so susceptible to that left hook. Like it's just like he has to like change his like style completely for him to like adapt to that.
Get your shit up.
Saba asked Cody, when is the Discord up?
No, it's got February 1st. I had to give myself a couple weeks because of this work and all that, but yeah, it will definitely be up, and it's going to be a great Discord and a great time.
1% club.
Yeah, I know. That's my biggest thing. I got to think of a name. Me and Johnny got to think of a name for our show too. I want to figure out.
No, I like our show names.
Just Thursday Night Live.
Yeah. We'll definitely think of a name though. No Love said odds makers think Umar is a boxer. Ooh. I don't think so. Dan, I heard that they're making room for in the shadow realm for Damon Jackson. I got EA here. Recency bias is a hell of a drug. 100%.
It is amazing. It's at its best.
Yep. Sean Gray, what's up, man? He said, who's the commentary team tonight? That's a good question. I don't know. Anybody know?
Probably Anik.
Hopefully not Bisping.
Yeah, right.
Probably Fitzgerald, Cruz, and Felder.
It might be the B squad. But then it's been 4 weeks, though, so Anik might jump in.
Anik. I like Anik.
Anik, Felder, DC.
And Felder. Yeah, I'll take that. But I don't mind Bisping, man. He's kind of done sometimes.
He's all right.
He sucks, bro. He sucks.
You ever watch his documentary? Have you guys seen that documentary movie they made?
I like him as a person. I do like him as a
person, but commentator.
He's a real fighter. Yeah.
You know who I really want as a commentator, though?
I like Dom, too, though.
Put her in there right now.
Who?
Laura Sanko. I think she should be in there.
You just want to look at her, Johnny. Come on.
You can't look at her when she's commentating, but yes.
Like her voice.
No, she's really good, though. I'll be honest.
No, she is.
I'd rather Dominic Cruz instead of Bisping, who just like rambles on the desk. But
Cruz is funny as hell.
I don't like
Cruz and DC.
I like them together though.
Cruz and DC go at each other, dude. It's hilarious. Yeah, and Cruz goes after all.
They don't put them together anymore, though.
Who's that?
You know, like Bisping,
Cruz
just
and
like
DC.
Oh, they don't. They really
no, because the whole thing.
The one time when Cruz said he don't do his homework and shit.
Yep,
that's funny.
What's up, Ooze MVs? I hope I said that right. I love the picture though. When's the main card start? I think the main card starts
8 or 7
or
6 or
Eastern.
6 Eastern.
7 Eastern.
7 Eastern.
7 Eastern. Yeah.
Strickland got that Rock'em Sock'em style, 100%.
He's gonna have that.
Strickland would whip any of our asses. Yeah, he would.
For 100%. I love Strickland.
I would not mess with him one bit.
No, he's a bad mofo actually, but.
Strickland is Israel Adesanya without the skin pigment or leg kicks. Ooh, okay.
He's Calvin Gastelum.
True, though.
Can we not agree, dude, that Calvin Gastelum and Sean Strickland have the exact same fighting style?
Are you trying to say
different sizes and stances?
Are you trying to say?
They're both boxers, though. Am I tripping?
Kelvin throws more overhands.
Is he 6'3" though?
But listen, but if you were getting ready, any opponent that's getting ready for Strickland or Gastelum, what's their main thing? Like, this is what we got to prepare for. Fucking punches to the face, right? That's all them do. They don't barely throw kicks.
Okay, yeah, to that point.
Cody.
What I gotta say about that? I'm not gonna do.
Gastelum only had six takedowns in his last fight.
That was a couple fights ago.
Oh, look at this. Patty the Baddie is here. Late as usual, but what's up, gentlemen? This panel is amazing. So many friends on one screen. Yeah, we got you next week, yo. You're going to be on here. We got you.
Hell yeah, buddy. Go check out Patty's Addicted to Combat Patrick.
Freaking love awesome. It. That should be Patrick's show, Addicted to Patty.
He just needs that accent.
Yeah.
Love it. Dev likes Biz being best DC, and Paul never shuts up. Yeah, it's true. Thanko Aspire. Yeah, I think she's really good though.
On the
I don't even listen to the commentary.
Series,
she does her homework.
Yeah.
And Bisping does.
All right, we've been talking about this for a while. Let's move on up here. Friend of the show, Ketlin Vieira versus Raquel Pennington. Cody, friend of the show. I'm going to let you start this off. Don't let the friend of the show down when you give your prediction. Make sure everything's kosher. Who do you like and why?
I love Ketlin Vieira. I bet the over in that fight, so I'm cool with her and Holly. I'm, you know what I mean. I know you guys got your beefs. Saba mainly. Saba lost a lot with that, but man, Ketlin Vieira is good, dude. She's got good long striking, pretty good power in her hands, decent kicks, good judo, like hip tosses and stuff when she gets clinched against the cage. She's pretty good. But I think if she grapples, if she gets taken down, or if she grapples too much, she slows down a little bit. She looked pretty good in the 5-round fight with Holly Holm, though. But like against Yuna Kanatskaya, whatever, would get her down and didn't do anything. But dude, I really like Raquel Pennington, man. She's the same as her. Good striking, really good striking. She's got a good clinch. That's the thing where I think Pennington's better. Pennington has that good clinch up against the cage, and Vieira, you've seen against Holly Holm, can be clinched up against the cage. I'm going to take Pennington here. I'm going to take Pennington by decision. I think she looks really good. She beat Aspen Ladd on like a week's notice. Remember, she was a little bit out of shape, still looked good. Slow against Aspen Ladd. She choked Macy Chase on unconscious. I think that she can beat Ketlin Vieira. She's on the 4-fight win streak, and I think that at this point in her career, she can keep working up. I don't know if she'll want to fight Nunes again after that beating she took with her leg kicks, but she could get back to a title at bantamweight. There's not that many girls here. But give me Raquel Pennington by like a dirty decision. She's as tough as they come. She's a female version of a junkyard dog. She's going to fight for your money all the way through. She's very well rounded. Super tough. She looked great at weigh-ins. Give me Pennington as the underdog. That'd be my underdog pick, other than the Hassan, whatever, Ribeiro, whoever's the underdog in that. So yeah, give me Pennington by decision.
Right on. I'm gonna go second because friend of the show, obviously. So I'm gonna go with Pennington. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, Ketlin. I just think they are very similar fighters, though. I just think Pennington, like her boxing looked really good in her last couple fights. I think she's gonna be the stronger fighter. Ketlin might have the advantage on the mat with the grappling and stuff, but I don't think this fight gets to the mat. Pennington has good takedown defense, and Vieira doesn't have the greatest takedown offense or accuracy. So I think it's going to be mainly on the feet, push up against the cage. I think Pennington will just be the stronger fighter and win control time and land the cleaner strikes. But hey, it's a women's fight. We don't know.
Right.
It's a little sketchy. So I like the over 2.5. I think they're both tough. So I don't think anyone's going to finish anyone. So it's going to be really close. I like a split decision prop bet here. I think that's a good one here too. And give me Pennington at plus money. I mean, she's a good dog. So broke bet, who do you like?
I'm going for Vieira. I think some of the bias just from the Holly Holm fight, people thought she didn't win that one, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I thought Vieira won it, but it obviously was close. But I don't really care too much about this fight. Even though they're like high-ranked chick fighters, I just don't expect too much out of this one. Pennington's always pretty consistently good, but nothing crazy going on here. I think Caitlin just outboxes her to a decision.
Papa Hollow, who do you like?
I actually took Ketlin Vieira's finish only prop earlier in the week at -120. I thought that was an extremely interesting look. I think I feel like Ketlin won this fight, but the reason why Ketlin just hasn't been like as promising as everyone thought she was going to be, like title contention, is because she hasn't really released her hand. She doesn't really, when she releases her hand, she's hurting all her opponents. But like when she doesn't release her hands and she just like she's on the back foot, she tends to lose lots of minutes. And what Raquel Pennington does lose minutes doing is when she engages in these clinch battles, she'll kind of take a break up against the fence, and Ketlin won't mind holding her. And if Raquel wants to get into these clinch battles up against the cage, it's a bad spot for her because Vieira can get her on the ground and use her BJJ black belt. I just think Vieira has the way more finishing upright here, so I did take a shot on that -1 finish only prop here.
Yeah, I like that bet. If I had to choose between one or the other, I can see Ketlin getting the finish before Pennington for sure. Siki, who do you like?
I like Vieira, but I don't mind a live bet in this like kind of fight, like to see how like the first 3 minutes of the fight are going, and if you see like Pennington kind of just controlling against the fence, put something on Pennington. But like if it gets there, Vieira like has really good judo. She's got decent trips, but it's like it's a women MMA fight. Anything is possible. I mean, it's kind of like betting in women MMA is kind of like putting money into a slot machine at times. It's kind of just random. But like, yeah, we saw her like take down Kat Zingano. We saw her take down Sarah McMahon. So, I think for her to win this, she has to like mix up her whole MMA game. And if she gets it to the ground, I see Pennington being in a lot of trouble. And I just see her kind of just getting controlled pretty easily on top or on bottom. Sorry.
Right on. We're split. Look at us. Friend of the show, and me and Cody picked Pennington. Galileo said Vieira money line over 1.5. Okay, I like that. Is that like a parlay? I like that parlay though.
Yeah. I think it's got a good chance. A lot of money's coming in on her.
Gonna go over.
Wolf tickets is right, dude.
And that's very true, Wolf. Like whoever you bet on, one way or another, you're just going to be like aggravated one way or another.
I don't bet women's MMA, but if I did, I would bet Pennington. But I don't bet women's MMA anymore. But I do
only the over and unders, unless it's like a high level title fight. I will bet that.
But that over 1.5 and over 2.5, I love that. I love that.
Dev says under 2.5 plus 200.
As I was seeing that, I was reading his. I was like, oh, okay. We're not.
Saba's got Pennington. You got Pennington by just. I did not expect that at all, Saba. Saying it nicely. I really hope Vieira breaks through. Jesus.
Oh yeah, he ain't lying.
A lot of hate. Hate.
I hate you, Vieira. I hope everything bad happens to you and only you.
What is up, Nick? He said, good afternoon, gentlemen. 48 watching, only 32 likes. Y'all can do better. Yeah, listen to Nick here. Hit that like button. 50. We got 52 right now. Let's go.
There we go. We hit our 50 mark we've been wanting, boys. It's because we got these great guests on here. We got to get Propaholics and them, everybody a hand. Lane, Propaholics, Sicky are killing it today, boys. And this is Propaholic and Sicky's first live show, and they're doing this great. So that's awesome.
We get the good people on here. We get the good people.
And these guys been supporting the show for a long time, so that's why you get on here.
For sure.
Start a channel.
Carlos, our guy that said Vieira by decision, got her money line at -104. Fire emoji.
Okay. Hit it with
I don't like that fire emoji.
I didn't see a lock. There's the lock, CJ. I see a fire.
That is the key. That's the key.
Right.
See, they're not too sure yet. They're not too sure. Fight goes to disappointment.
Hey, that's what I laughed at. Yeah.
Guarantee
-1200.
That's a lock. That's a lock.
Here come Baha. He came in with
lock of the night, Vieira. Baha. Man, you're on fire, Baha. I like you.
Yo. Appreciate you hanging out the whole time too, man. For real.
Yeah. Dan said draw plus 8,000. That would be insane. It could happen though.
Yeah, the last one was split, right? With her and Hall.
Mm-hmm. Pennington is friends with Amber.
Shot in there.
Dan Goldstein's gone.
She is, but the wrong one. It's the wrong Amber Heard, though, ain't it? They called her into court and as a witness, but like her friend, it's like a different Raquel Pennington, and she actually.
I might be reading. Everyone's laughing. I'll get to it. Okay, I'm a little slow. Okay, we'll get to it. I'm reading it too. I might be reading into it a little much, but Raquel looked shook at weigh-in. She ain't shook. Face off. She ain't shook. She ain't shook.
I hope no judges are needed.
Salford, what is up? He said no judges needed tonight. Apparently, if you're talking to Dev, nope.
I hope not. I bet 3 unders, 3 fights don't go.
Mike Coxlong, what is up, man?
Got him.
Love it. Love the profile pic as well. No. This panel looks like they all should be on a federal watch list amongst my people. Yeah, we should be.
Mm-hmm. Welcome along.
Especially Sicky, I'm telling you, Sicky's wanted by Interpol or something, man. He is.
That's why he's like, it's all dark. He's just like hiding a little bit. You guys
I didn't have enough time.
He's hiding from all the casinos. He ain't allowed to bet.
Hey guys, I'm Sicky. No,
he's like, take Marcellus.
Can you see me? Can you see me?
See me now?
I'm joking. We're all good. We're fine. All right, let's move it up to the next one here.
Up, man?
What's up, Houdini? We got Punahele Soriano versus Roman Kopylov. Let's start with Propaholics. Who do you like here? This should be a fun one.
Yeah, I actually like Soriano in this spot. I played his money line earlier in the week at -160 for 1.6 units. I just think Soriano has the power edge here. I think he's going to center off the cage. What I don't like about Kopylov is he shows really crappy takedown defense. Like, I know it might be hard for Soriano to mix up the wrestling, but if he is to mix up the wrestling, like, Kopylov is not going to get back up on the feet. He shows really crappy get-up game. But the one thing that does scare me about Soriano's game is he does leave the body open. If you guys watch the Brendan Allen fight, Brendan Allen picked apart the body. But, like, I know people are talking about Soriano's gas tank, but, like, Soriano in the 3rd round of the Brendan Allen fight, he was tired, but he was still throwing a tons of overhand strikes and was eating tons of body shots that whole fight. So I just think Soriano, he looks in great shape now. I just think he gets the job done here and he puts a statement.
Right on. Sicky.
So Propaholic was on about like the body shots and stuff, but I don't see that being like too effective. I think it's a southpaw and southpaw matchup, so that kick won't be like as effective. I mean, yeah, we saw like Brendan Allen completely just hammer body kicks against Puna, but like unless Kopylov switches stances, I don't see that kind of coming into play as much as people are saying, in my opinion. But yeah, I just like Soriano in this matchup because he has like more options in this fight. He can take to the ground. And if I think he does pass that kickboxing range, and we know he's got like big power in his hands, he mixes it up really well to the body and head. And I do see him getting a finish in this matchup. So I do have a bet on Soriano moneyline -160.
Nice. I like it. Lane.
I'm the 3rd person that got the bet on the -160, exact same line. Puna here. Yeah. His left hand is just a piston, and it covers a lot of distance real fast. I like everything about him in this fight. I mean, even when he gets tired, he's still in fights somehow. Like when Brenda Allen was all tired, he still was hammering Brenda in the face, and no problems there. And he could take this fight to the ground if he really wanted to. And I think that the line should be steeper still. So, yeah, I'm on Puna.
Right on. Cody.
Yeah. Man, did you guys Kopylov looked huge at weigh-ins? Like the face-offs, I don't know if he had shoes on or something maybe, and Puna didn't or whatever, but he looked a lot bigger than him. But that really won't matter here because like Lane said too, man, Puna's left hand is just crazy. It's so fast. They're in the small cage. I would favor Dusko Todorovic. I think he's better than Kopylov. And you see what Puna was able to do to him. Kopylov, like, he ain't bad. His takedown defense is okay, but when he gets taken down, he can't get up. He like lays there. He has no get up game. He has decent hands. He's pretty low output. He has really good leg kicks. That's what I like though. But yeah, man, I just think Puna is eventually going to touch him up a couple times. And Puna, he slows down a little bit, but dude, like I've watched Kopylov fight and be with his hands on his knees bent over, like
in the second round.
Yes. And it's like the multiple fight. That's why he got choked out against Carl Robertson. It wasn't like Carl Robertson took him down, hit him with some black belt BJJ shit. They were both kickboxers. He just got so tired. Then against Duryev, I mean, he was dead. Give me Punahele, man. I think Punahele hits him with one of them big shots and gets him out of there in that first or second round. I I wanted to bet the under. These were when I went to the casino. I had Puna wrote down and I had the under wrote down, and then I just both these guys are so suspect. The fighters can't really trust them. Like I can trust Puna more. I feel like because I mean Roman was on his way out of the UFC. He had to be a dude that's out of the UFC now and done fighting. You know what I mean? To stay in. Where Puna, he's still got a lot of potential. So give me Puna. I say it goes under. I didn't have no bets on this fight, but I did want to bet Puna in the under, and I just end up staying away from the fight altogether because of just being a suspect fight with two kind of untrustable fighters a little bit.
Yeah, that like Kopulov's last fight was a good matchup for him as well. Like
excellent.
Alessio, like he doesn't have the best like wrestling. He's not really dangerous on the feet. Yeah, like it was just a perfect matchup for him to kickboxing.
And he still struggled early too.
Yeah, he was losing the fight, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, man, I think
until
Puna,
the knockout in the third, I think he was losing.
I think Puna gives him a little bit of that Dusko treatment. Dusko.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go with Puna here. It's a nickname, Puno. I think it's going to be a knockout as well. I said second round. He's just more durable. I feel like he's going to have more power in his hands. He can use his wrestling if he uses it. If he needs to, he doesn't have to use it, but it's there. And if he gets in trouble, and for whatever reason, he better freaking use it, or I'm gonna be mad. Well, because I hate fighters when they don't use all of their abilities when they can, unless they need it. But I think Puna's just stronger. They're more durable. He will get that knockout in the second. First round will be fun. We'll see what happens here. But give me Puna. I did have a money line bet. I had him actually parlayed with Imavov against Gastelum, so now it's just a single bet. I got him at -165. So I just kept it with just like a 1 unit bet. So I think he wins though pretty easily.
Yeah.
Let's go with the chat. Nice Viking said, do you guys think Lauren Murphy should be a +380 against Andrade? I personally think
just because she's ugly. That's the only reason why.
Bro, that's a hot take because Lauren Murphy, I mean, she's the hottest waitress at Denny's. I guarantee it.
I'm going to go against the grain here. I'm going against Grant. I think she should be. I think Andrade's going to destroy her.
Yeah, should I? I really do.
I'm okay with that line.
Listen, Lauren Murphy I think she can beat Andrade. I think she can beat her. She's way bigger. She's strong. She's got good cardio.
Cody.
She doesn't get knocked out. Listen.
Cody,
Lauren Murphy.
Please, I'm going to stop you right now.
She's been knocked out one time.
This your underdog bet.
We'll see. She's only been knocked out one time, and that was by Shevchenko.
Andrade is stronger than Shevchenko.
No, she's not. You seen what happened? Shevchenko beat the shit out of Andrade. What do you mean?
Yeah, but that's a different fight.
Yeah, but dude, she's gonna be getting clinched up. But dude, Murphy's tough and she's huge. She's 5'5". She's like 4 inches taller with like 5 inches of reach. And
look what Andrade did against Lemos.
That's one thing you'll get.
She can take a punch too. And Andrade, that's like, she ain't choking out Murphy. I'm telling you, at +.
Well, we didn't think that she was gonna standing arm triangle emotion. Look what she did.
Yeah, well, she was on her. I bet her there. She was on her way to getting pieced up there until she got that. I'm telling you. Have you watched the tape on it yet? Have you watched?
No, I know.
I've done the tape. I've done the tape. I've done the tape, and I'm telling you right now.
Do not bet her though, Cody. Don't do it. That's her.
Oh yes, Saba. Yeah,
dude. That like Misha Tate versus Laura Murphy. That was an embarrassment to our sport. Like that was a joke of like. It was so low level. I can't believe Misha Tate was ever a UFC champ. It's like embarrassing to be honest. But yeah, whatever.
I was on Murphy, and then I listened to everybody, and I was like, "Am I right here?" And I switched my pick. I'm like, "Why the fuck did I do that?" I'm like, "Tate fucking sucks."
Tate too. I'll admit, because I'm just not a big fan of Murphy. I just think what you see is what you get. Okay, cool.
Right.
What you see is what you get. Andrade is gonna. No, I think Andrade wins pretty easily. Personally, that's just me. I hope Cody, for the sake of Cody, does not bet Lauren Murphy. Don't do it. Do not do it, Cody. If you listen to this, if you go back, do not do it, please. Puna by sub +900. The grappling upside and watching Chase Kobe get strangled by Rob. That's decent stab. I like it.
It'll ground and pound though if he even gets it there. So I don't know.
True. Yeah, I just think Puna won't go for those takedowns unless he's hurt or if he's in trouble or something like that.
Punch.
He does. Vegas Mike, what is up? He said, good luck, you madman. Big up from Vegas. Puna looks like a fish man. Can't fade this guy every fight. He's a winner. Just doesn't look the part sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, but Ice Vikings got Puna at -150. I like that bet. Moneyline bet's a good one. Long shot parlay is Soriano KO, Rebecca KO, Flick moneyline. Okay. Cachoeira was on there, but that fight is canceled. Okay.
One of my bets is kind of like effed up right now. Like, so like I do on Bet365, probably one of the worst MMA ones you could possibly bet on. But like they had like boxing and MMA in the same category, and like they split the boxing and MMA into like a separate category. And I had bets like I put bets in when they were both in the same category, and I had Basharat and Soriano parlayed together. But like I wish I had cashed it out because I don't want to have fight doesn't go the distance for like Basharat versus Mendonca and Basharat in a parlay with Soriano. So I've kind of completely fucked myself. But yeah.
It happens. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Boss said, I like Puna, tail up and Propaholic. There you go, Propaholic. Look at you. He's tailing stuff for me. There you go. I like it.
Like this.
Baby blood.
Say what's up, everybody.
What is up?
Loud.
Oh, you can hear it? What's
Am I
up?
loud?
Hi.
Am I too loud, baby blood?
Screen, baby. Say what's up, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
There you go.
Hi.
So you're gonna pick the fights, Cody?
Yeah, she's gonna do a two fight parlay.
You got the pictures?
No, I don't have. I didn't plan on doing this, so I mean, we could bring if you would have to bring up Tapology.
Okay, let's get crazy. Are you ready?
Are you gonna get crazy?
We're gonna get crazy. Umar Nurmagomedov versus Raoni Barcelos.
Did you hear them names? All right, same again.
Okay, are you ready? Umar Nurmagomedov or Raoni Barcelos?
I hear them.
Okay, which one you pick?
Mommy fell off.
You set her up for failure on that one, Johnny. You set her up for failure on that one, Johnny.
No, I did not.
So Johnny,
I'm going off of Tapology. I'm going off of Tapology. Okay, I got another one.
Hold on. I got one. All right. Here, I got one. Puna Haley Soriano or Roman Kopylov.
Roman Kopylov.
Yep. Oh, she's gonna win. You got Roman.
That parlay is gonna be amazing.
And Raoni Barcelos, 2 underdogs, dude.
Yeah, you did 2 underdogs.
You got 2 underdogs, girl. How you feel about that? Why are you going catatonic on me?
Put your bankroll on it, folks.
Hi. Bye.
Thank you, Avery.
Tell everybody say good luck this whole year on UFC betting.
Good luck on this whole year. UFC betting.
Thank you.
Tell Sicky to talk. Listen to Sicky's voice. He's from Ireland.
Yo, hello. How are you?
Say hi, Sicky.
Hi.
What's up?
All right, don't grab nothing off my table, girl. You got cards.
Make sure you hit the doorbell.
Thank you. Yeah. Johnny said he heard you hit the doorbell earlier.
I did.
All right. Almost fight time, boys.
You set her up for failure, John.
2 more fights.
She is.
If that parlay if that parlay wins, that's gonna break the internet.
Yeah, Barcelos.
Yeah.
Kopylov.
And Kopylov, yeah. That'd be awesome.
2 underdogs.
Cody, Vegas, Mikey are guys here. Lauren Murphy is Skeletor's mom.
Vegas, Mikey. What up, Mikey? That's my boy. Yeah, man. But Skeletor's mom got some hands. She can scrap. She's got all the scraps.
Cody, please do not bet her. Just don't
He's
do
not
it.
in prison, you know what I'm saying?
I need
you
you
to
go
pick her.
Listen,
you can pick her, but don't bet her.
I need Johnny to go bet up that Andrade line. I'm telling you, dude.
I will.
Murphy, you're a dog.
Trust me. After this card, after I get some money back that I have from that's not in my account right now. I have a lot of bets going on right now.
Hey man, you better hold.
Anthony, what is up? He said Andrade is different, bro. 100% different breed.
She's got like 12 losses, so I mean,
she's a lesbian. She's got to win.
I mean, Lauren Murphy has had her experiences, Lane. I guarantee it. You know what I mean? I guarantee.
She likes to get hit in the face a lot, though. I will say that.
Stop somewhere, but she's so tough. She don't get knocked out, and that's Andrade's way.
Jay Bone said, heading out before I go. Before I got Soriano most takedowns and over 1.5 minutes. Same game part. Oh, that's easy money.
I like that one. I like that, Jay.
I like that a lot.
Thanks for coming out too, man, and hanging out, man.
Oh, OnlyFans Andrade. Yeah.
Funniest person in the community.
Andrade should stop people with body shots too. Yep.
Yeah.
And slams. That was sad.
Yeah.
Cody gonna expose us all again like he did with Tybura. Don't you dare do it, Cody.
Trying to tell. I try. Remember Dawodu? Johnny was like, Dawodu will be the champ by the end of 2022. I said, what?
It's true. I did. I said that. I did not say that. I was very high on Dawodu though. That one fight.
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah.
Andrade, the black belt, and traumatizing men with them OnlyFans titties.
How much is that OnlyFans? I wonder.
I hope
not worth it.
Papahogs tried it out.
I don't have.
He got a refund. Love it.
Like the premium.
Lauren Murphy's tough as fuck. Anyone that can't kind of, if she hits 425, I'll lay some sprinkles.
My man Nick knows what's up.
Just wait on it.
Why not?
My man Nick knows what's up.
That's right. All right, we're gonna go to the next one here. We got about 10. We got a little bit more time than that, but let's go to the next one. Danny Ige versus Damon Jackson. Cody, start this one off, please, and thank you.
Man, I like to be honest, I like 50K Ige here a lot. If he fought Damon Jackson's schedule, he would be 20-2. Only 2 losses. He would have lost to Taporia, and he probably would have lost to the Russian dude, that flying knee, Damon Jackson. But other than that, he would beat all them guys. He's fought really tough guys, looked really good. I thought he actually could have had a chance to beat Josh Emmett. I bet Josh Emmett, and I was watching that, and I'm like, damn, this is close. I just think that he's going to be Damon Jackson's wrestling is not that good. He got taken down twice by Charles Rosa. I don't even know if he landed a takedown, maybe one takedown, but he's a college wrestler, like a lower level college wrestler. Dan Ige's got college wrestling. Dan Ige gets taken down by these dudes that are really good wrestlers, really, really skilled MMA fighters. And I just think that he's going to be able to stop the wrestling. And if he does get taken down, he'll be able to get up right away. He's got good scrambles with Damon Jackson, and then he's going to light him up on the feet. I feel like Dan Ige, he's so much more durable. So even if he gets hit by a couple shots with Damon Jackson, which Damon Jackson ain't a striker, may look like that after the Sabatini fight, but that front kick up the middle is the first time Damon Jackson's probably ever head kicked anybody in his life like that. And that's what hurt him in the first couple seconds and got that over. Give me Ige, and I think Ige finishes him in that first or second round. His hands are really good. His hands are fast, and he's got really good power in that first, second round. And I think that I don't know if he gets the TKO or club and sub because he's a black belt in BJJ. So like I said, even if he gets taken down, he'll get back up. Give me and another weird thing, like Damon Jackson's been finished in four times, I believe. And Damon Jackson is actually older, way more like worn out than Ige. He's 34 years old. Ige's only 31. Ige's never been finished, and Jackson's been finished 4 times. So give me Dan Ige. I like him in that first or second round by TKO or club and sub.
I like it. I missed all of it, but I like it.
You better. fucking better.
Papaholic, who do you like here?
Yeah, I agree with everything Cody said here. It's like the strength of schedule for 50K is just
crazy.
Honestly, Korean Zombie, Josh Emmett, Evolov, even Gavin Tucker. Like he knocked out Gavin Tucker in 20 seconds.
His manager hates him, dude. His manager hates him.
Yeah,
even his easy fights are hard fight. Like Tucker, Mirsad Bektik, like his Jackson, his off fights are like, but yeah.
Like even in the Zombie fight, like I think it was after the second round in the quarter, like Dan Ige was like, I'm trying to knock this guy's head off. He's like, I want to kill this man. Like, I think Dan Ige's intentions tonight is going to try to take off Damon Jackson's head. But I think Dan Ige maybe a live bet in the second round because maybe Damon Jackson has a little success in the first round, just holding him, maybe getting him down a little bit. I think we can maybe get pick'em odds, or maybe if Damon Jackson wins the first round, then Dan Ige could be a fat number live. So, yeah, my best bet here is Dan Ige to just live bet him in the second round, but I like the late finishes on him as well too at round 3. I think it's like 16-1 you can get right now, but yeah, that's my bets for here.
Okay. Sicky, who do you like?
Ige went massive on his money line. I can't lie. I do see him just completely like starching Jackson out cold. I'll be honest. Like, do I see Jackson out wrestling Ige for 3 full rounds? No, he's had cardio problems in the past. Do I see him just like holding him against the cage maybe for a round? Possibly, but dude, I see Ige landing some massive shots on a 34-year-old guy that's, you know, he's had chin problems before, like cardio problems, like I just said, and Ige can go a hard 3 rounds all day, and he's got a good scrambling ability. He's got good BJJ to like defend off like Jackson's offense on the ground. So yeah, I don't think it's a good matchup whatsoever, and I do like Ige via KO TKO plus 275. I don't mind that line whatsoever. So yeah.
Yeah, I like that too. Lane, you haven't gone yet. Who do you like?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on EJ too. I'm not as confident as you guys on it, but actually my favorite spot for this fight is the under 2.5 at plus 160. I grabbed it. As Cody said before, Damon Jackson's been finished in all 4 of his losses, and he's only gone to decision 3 times in his however many fights. And then if you watch that Daniel Argueta fight too, like he only couldn't get the submission because he had Argueta's head. Argueta had his head in a spot on the fence that like he couldn't get around his neck for a proper submission. So that was like 10 minutes to fight. And I think Dan's got the better hands on the feet. So I either see this as a EJ knockout or a Damon Jackson submission. So I like the under 2.5, and I think it's the best price tag for all of it. So
what was it at? What's the line on it?
Plus 160.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
I like it too. Yeah, when I first saw the fight, I was kind of leaning towards Jackson actually, and I did more a little tape study and all that stuff. So I now I'm leaning Ige. I'm not like super confident in this one. I don't have any bets in this fight at all, but I do like Ige striking obviously better. I do favor, if I'm really torn, I favor the striker over the wrestler. Sorry, Cody. But Ige is the better striker here, and I'm going to go with him. He's fought the better competition. He's very durable. Jackson has been knocked out and stunned a lot. Topuria fight. I mean, I'm not saying EA's Topuria, but he does have this, I think, pretty close to the same power. So if he lands that good shot, like Damon Jackson can go down. So, and we've seen Ige keep getting back up in the Masvidal fight, and Masvidal is a beast, and he was taken down like 9 times, and he kept getting back up, and Masvidal was gassed in the 3rd. So he can survive on the ground. So we've seen it. I like Ige here. The money line's a good price, actually, still. And I'm not going to do it. I have too many bets. Like I said, that's one of them I really want to do. So I might do like a little side stuff. I won't tell you guys. But
I was going to bet him early, but I'm pissed I missed the plus 130.
Yeah, see, I think that's a problem with me, too, because I was kind of back and forth with that fight.
But if there's still value there, it's just like the Jimmy Flick under. I missed all the value because my casino wouldn't put out the line.
But that's the right side.
It's still going to go under at minus 2.5. Like people are like, there's not value on it. I put 3.8 units. There's two units of like.
There's still value.
I barely use the word lock, but that Charles Johnson, Jimmy Flick under 2.5 is a lock to me.
Yeah,
I hope
like
so.
A lock.
I hope so. Vasco, what is up,
right,
man?
You know what I'm saying? If history is right.
That Charles Rusev versus Damon Jackson give me so much confidence for this pick.
Dude, like, Damon Jackson could bear. He was getting out like Charles Rosa took him down twice. That's not like Damon Jackson's wrestling's not good. It's not that good. Like I feel like this Dan Ige, this is easy money. The Imavov, well, we ain't even to that, but there's some. I feel like there's easy money spots on this card, man.
True. Yeah, if you can let us know if the fights are starting quicker than we think, let us know and we'll get this going. But we're gonna try to hurry up. We got 30 minutes. Okay. So we got about another like 10 or 15, then we'll try to get off here. But Dan said, I bet her percentages are better than Johnny the Greek's picks, Baby Bloods. They are actually way better.
They're better than a lot of the cappers. I'll be watching shit. She was like 10-2 for a little bit.
She was riding that underdog streak. Yeah. And the one time I actually did a Baby Blood parlay for real, it lost. So I'm kind of skeptical a little bit still.
Well, next time we're gonna ask her some decent fights. we'll have the pictures set up where she can just pick them.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Ryan said Baby Blood parlay is 1373. That's crazy.
I'm rooting for it too. I'm rooting for it.
That was Andrade. She slammed Rose though.
Dude, yeah, Andrade does all her work at 120 or 115. Dude,
yeah.
Andrade does all her work at 115. When you see, like, she hit Chukagian with that body shot and dropped her, but before that, dude, Chukagian was doing just fine against her. Like, and Andrade slows down. Lauren Murphy don't slow down. She's big, dude. She's like 5 inches taller and with like a 6-inch reach advantage. And I don't think she's getting out wrestled by Andrade, and I don't think Andrade is knocking her out. I'm telling you, dude, that price, that's the big bet. One of the best underdogs you're going to find at a price like that ever.
Agreed.
Those are the facts. Wait till you do that tape, Johnny. You'd be like, you start doing this a little bit, and then you'd be hitting with that. Your back would be all feeling good and shit. You'd be, hey, what is it? Hold on. What's your saying? What's your saying?
Weirdly confident.
Weirdly confident.
That's a stretch though, for me. I'm not even weirdly confident.
That's why I feel
can
weird,
say that.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, if I showed you my notes, I may have just picked her. I'm gonna do my breakdown tomorrow.
Don't better.
I don't bet women's MMA, but I might.
Okay, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I might throw
you
something
can pick her. That's
behind
fine.
the scenes.
Still wrong, but don't pick her.
Well, that's
I'm sorry. Don't bet her. Don't bet her.
Well, that's just like your opinion.
That's just like your
hit you with that freaking Big Lebowski.
Yeah. Double W said, I just hope Strickland uses wrestling. Will have a 10-pound weight advantage.
So do I.
He won't. He won't.
He won't.
Dude, listen.
I'm sorry. I'm going to stop you there. He's not going to.
Imavov's from Dagestan. I know he trains
and
in France,
I think he has better
Strickland
wrestling.
Never wasn't a wrestler or nothing. And he's just wrestled through MMA, but like he ain't got a wrestling background. So I just don't know if he's going to be able to even take it.
He won't. He just hasn't done it in forever.
And he's soft, bro. He's been out in the mountain. If you guys follow his Instagram, like I was watching it 2 weeks ago, he's riding his motorcycle, wrecked it into some shit, had to ride with some other dude he met's motorcycle when he's in his underwear. And he was like, then he made a whole thing about it. And that was like a week.
That's a Sean Strickland like kind of thing. Like I believe it.
Yeah.
He ain't training though. He's up in the mountains. Like, dude, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, it's we'll get there. You know what? Let's get there. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. You know what? We're there. We're there.
We got about 50 people in here. If you just tuned in, go ahead, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to all these gentlemen. All the YouTube channels, our links are in the description. So click on those real quick and subscribe to all of these guys. They are great, informational guys. They know what they're doing, except 100%. The whole Lauren Murphy bet. Don't do that. Don't follow that. Main event, Sean Strickland, Nasruddin Imavov. Properholic, start it off for us.
I actually have a 0.5 unit bet on Sean Strickland at plus 105. Like I just think like Strickland like coming into this fight like on like a week's notice, fighting at 205, he's gonna have more power. And Imavov hasn't seen like a styled fighter like Strickland who's just gonna walk forward and he's just gonna box him down. Strickland, I think, has the cardio advantage here. Like, I see, like, everyone talking about Imavov's cardio advantage, like, just seeing the Instagram post saying how he can go 10 rounds when he's boxing. But I just really like how all the experience that Strickland has. I think he's going to fight very loose here. And, like, when he's been fighting Alex Pereira and he's fighting Jared, he's just been worrying. Like, he's very timid to throw his strikes. I think he's worried about losing decisions. I think he comes in here for fun, and I think he honestly wrecks Imavov. I think he breaks him down. I think he breaks him apart. But
sheesh,
yeah, I'm pretty. I like Strickland.
Breaks him apart and break. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a hot.
I also like his 3-4 prop on DraftKings at plus 1,000. I thought that was pretty nice value too.
Okay. Siki, who do you like?
I like Imavov. I have a bet on Imavov as well. I think Imavov will just have like way more like tools in like his arsenal, and like preparing for a guy like Imavov, you need like an 8-week training camp to like prepare for all the, you know, tools on the feet he has, like the teep kicks up the middle, the counter right hands going on his back foot, and you know he has the wrestling as well to try on Strickland. But like Strickland is a guy that kind of relies on his cardio, and will I see him like just be as like you know, have as much output as he has in his previous fights? I don't think so. Like, I'm seeing Cannonier go 5 rounds with him, and he was on a full camp. Like, Cannonier's like cardio, let's be honest, it's not great. And Cannonier landed 141 significant strikes on him. And if you're letting Cannonier land that many strikes on you, I'm gonna put Imavov to get a finish in this fight. I really do think Imavov finds the finish in this fight and lands a big counter right hand on Strickland's chin.
I agree. Lane.
Yeah, I'm going Imavov. Like everyone's been saying, more tools. I think the cardio thing, people are playing in a little too much on Imavov. Like, you try to go for a finish and he's wrestling at the same time with Buckley. There ain't going to be any wrestling in this fight. Sean doesn't fight a pace, in my opinion, that's going to get Imavov exhausted. if anything, if Imavov goes after Strickland and wants to go for a knockout early, that's like the biggest problem. But these guys pace 5-round fights all the time. Like, I think he'll be fine with all that stuff. I mean, it would be fun to see Strickland like win this fight, and like I just want one day him and Izzy to fight, just so we have that press conference of him calling him like a gay anime boy and all that stuff. It would just be hilarious. So I think I just need that someday, but I got Imavov.
I need that in my life as well. Cody, who do you like here?
Yeah, man. I'm all over Imavov, man. 100% to 100% full training camp 5-round fight. I'm probably picking Strickland. You know what I mean? To put the pressure in the small cage of the help. But dude, you're getting a 60 to 75% Sean Strickland, somewhere in there. Because like he's not on any camp. He just took a bunch of shots like a month ago. And he hasn't been training at all. Like that's why they're fighting at 205. And like, yeah, he has a 10-pound weight advantage, but it's not the 10 pounds you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I was telling Sicky, think about it like this. Okay, so if Volkanovski and Islam Makhachev like fought at 170, okay, and then Volkanovski had been on a 5, because you would take probably Islam off the bat, but if Volkanovski was on a 5-week training camp or 7-week training camp, and Islam comes in on 5 days notice, who are you going to pick in that? Like you're going to take
Volkanovski, I would.
Yeah, you're going to take Islam regularly, but if it's like, you know what I mean, you're not getting the full Islam. So it's like, I don't know. I just think Imavov is actually a really good fighter. Was looking great. He's looked great in those last like 4 or 5 fights. And I just think that Strickland's like a wounded duck here, dude. Like he's not. If we think like I was saying on our stream too, Imavov gassed out a little bit in that last fight. You're going to improve that so that never happens again. You're as an MMA fighter, and guarantee you, like even as I wrestled for 10 years, like you're never going to want to run out of gas, dude. So you got to fix that. So I think he's in the best shape of his life, and I think Sean Strickland's in the worst shape he's ever been in coming into a fight. So you got one guy in the best shape of his life training for the 5-round thing. You got Strickland, who's probably, I don't know if he's ever came in the cage in this bad shape. He used to fight 170. So being 205, I get it. He's a bigger dude, but and he don't really, Strickland don't knock nobody out. Like he finished Brendan Allen, but he kept running into the punches. But other than that, like he didn't finish Jack Marshman, Jack Hermanson, anybody. I think he hasn't finished any of his wins besides Brendan Allen, maybe in his last 4 or 5 wins. So give me Imavov. I actually think he probably will go to decision, because I don't know if he's got the one-shot power to knock out Strickland. I don't know if Strickland will just give up, but get beat down over the rounds and end up getting beat up. So give me and I think the first couple rounds are going to start off slow, because both these dudes are
very slow
about their gas.
Very slow.
You know what I mean? So give me Imavov by decision. I bet Imavov. I got 3.6 units to win 3.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with that. I got Imavov as well at -110 money line. I think he wins this one, especially on a short notice, 9 out of 10 times. Like I'd be shocked if Strickland wins this one. I think Strickland's only path to victory is to win this one by split decision. Like not even a unanimous decision, it's split decision. Like that'd be a close, super close fight, and he just gets the nod. But Imavov has more ways to win. He could win by finish. I think he could. I do think in this fight, it will be slow in the first round and a half, because it's a 5-round fight. They're going to pace themselves. Imavov's kind of going to be a little bit worried about gassing himself out like in his last fight, but that was a whole different story why he gassed out. I think Strickland's going to, Strickland's never going to gas out. I don't think I've ever seen him gas out. So he's going to have 5 rounds there, but he doesn't, like Lane said, he doesn't put on a pace that's going to tire out Imavov to the point where he's so gassed he can't do anything. He's just very slow. He marches forward very slow. Jab, 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 and then boom, boom, boom.
Fucking Pfizer out there, bro. He's Pfizer out there.
And that's going to be the fight. Like, don't expect like fireworks, guys. Like that's going to be the fight. Like Imavov's going to land the bigger shots. Maybe Strickland lands the more volume. At the end of the fight, Imavov will win just because of damage alone. He might get a couple takedowns later in the fight. Who knows?
That's what I'm thinking. But, I think once Strickland really slows down a little bit, and I think Imavov can use some grappling. I don't think he'll finish Strickland on the ground.
No, I don't think so either.
That's a good point, Johnny. Good point.
I don't really think so. I think Strickland's takedown defense is just. I think he has great takedown defense.
It would be later in the fight when Strickland's more tired. Yeah,
because like he wouldn't. Normally, you would never say that, but like you know what I mean. This ain't normal. So 5 days notice, bro, and that's just no good. That's no
It
good
is,
for him.
yeah. And I think if you want to take a little flyer on a bet, if you're feeling like a $5 bet, like do a split decision. I think this will go to decision. It's going to be tough to judge. The judges are very weird. You know how it is. Like Strickland could win 49-46, and then the other two judges will give it to Imavov, just like the Cannonier fight. Like, what is going on? They don't know how to judge a Strickland fight. It's weird. So, yeah, I do like Imavov to win here by decision. I think it goes all 5 rounds, but let's see what the chat says. Oh, BC Dave, if you guys do Tapology, this is for anyone in the chat, like even you guys too. If you do Tapology, join that group, 926.
Greatest group. It's the only group I'm in on Tapology.
I'm in one group. This is it too. Like there's Broke Bets is in it too. Whole bunch of people are in it. Join it. Like if you get first place in that group, like you are killing it. And Saba's like what, 2 in a row?
I don't know about all that. He tied with me the one week.
Second place, like I got second place like 3 times. I'm like, mother effer.
Saba kills it on there. He really does.
He does good.
He's gonna have to start up a YouTube channel or something.
He
dude.
is. Saba
We're
MMA.
gonna make him. We're making him do it.
Yep. He's in Belgium.
Dev said Imavov's a lock.
He's in Belgium.
Yep. WW said, I hope Strickland surprises us like Kennedy did with Roberson.
Listen,
no one knew Kennedy could wrestle.
If anybody, though, if I lose money and Strickland wins, that's the only one I won't be mad about that, man. Because I love Strickland. I like him.
I like Strickland too.
You know, this is just like, it's just. I mean, I wanted to figure that out. What was the average of people coming in on, say, 2 weeks or less short notice last year of their win loss? What was the win loss on that?
I want to find out that information because I don't think it's very high.
I guarantee.
I know that, but I don't know what
1-5. They probably won 5.
I would say it's under
20 or something. You know,
I would say it's probably under 40%, like easy.
Way under.
You know what I mean? Like, there's not the only person I could think of. Wasn't it Henry? Was the only guy we could think of?
I remember him
off the top of our head that came in short notice and won.
Right.
Like that super short notice, like under a week.
Yeah.
But I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head. I have to go
Derek
back and look.
Izzy, what's up? Izzy's in here. He said he just joined the group, man. He knows this stuff.
There
He's
you
got
go.
the good algorithm. See, he knows how to use.
Yeah, he'd be a good, definitely for sure. Saba said some breaking news. T-Mobile Arena promotes a John Jones Gone fight March 4th. That's going to be awesome.
I love it.
I hope so. I hope it's it.
I mean, if I'm John Jones, like, I think he does win. I think he has, like, he can kick at range and stuff, but dude,
he's gonna have to wrestle.
Yeah, he'll have to wrestle, but dude, like, I wouldn't take that matchup. I would just wait on, like, if it's for the interim title, maybe, but like, I would just sit out and wait for like
if that's happening, it might be
for the
real
belt
title. Yeah, you see, Ngannou was eating the other day with like his mom, and his mom had a PFL shirt on.
Yeah, if it's for the belt, makes sense.
It's been over a year since.
Oh, dude, Ngannou, Jake Paul.
Yeah, because the last one was January 25th when somewhere around in there when Ngannou and
start of the year 2022.
Yeah. Boys, man, we almost got some freaking fights going on. It's been like
I know.
Month.
I got like 20 minutes.
It's actually, they're loading in right now. Johnson and Flick are about to start up.
Oh well, fuck.
Okay.
Dude.
Well, yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna
then
definitely check out everyone's YouTube channel. It's in the description. Click on that while you're watching the fights. Had a great time with everybody. Sorry, guys, we're leaving.
Yeah, I'm out of 5,000. I got to go.
All right, thank you everybody for coming out.
Hey, Sicky, Propaholic Lane, everybody, man, you guys are awesome today, dude. Get some live shows going. We'll show up and talk and do a lot of stuff.
Exactly,
Fucking
for sure.
Dylan, this motherfucker, man.
Ellen, you son of a bitch.
Motherfucker. Got some shit for you. Got some shit for you next time, Dylan.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Have fun with the fights.
Right,
Look on your bets, everybody.
Don't sit on your mom's pull-out couch anytime soon, Dylan.
Right on. All right, guys. Take care.
That's the only thing pulling out there that night. I'm out.
All right. Later, guys.